Hey everybody, welcome to Nerdarchy, for Nerds by Nerds. I'm Ted, and we're going to do session 24 of my Curse of Narquitas game. Start here, introduce yourself and who you're playing.
My name is Mark. I'm playing Taurus, Elven Fighter, Eldritch Knight.
Hey, I'm Ryan, and I'm playing Lord Lyndon Hemsworthy, the Lord of Gryffindor.
My name is Nerdarcus Dave, and I'll be playing Uthengar of Clan Blackiron. He's a blacksmith, warrior, mage, does it all.
Lover.
Luxurious beard.
My name is Kurt, and I'm playing Henri Jean-Jacques d'Ombre-Noir. He is a drow bard.
And I am Scott Garibay, and I'm playing Aeson Shardgale, a human wizard with a criminal background, and his cohort is Bokan, who is a 5th level wizard.
And you have your retainer that you have hired. That's a Aarakocra.
That is correct, yes, as well.
He calls himself a criminal,
Sikrik.
but I know a criminal.
Sikrik.
He is no criminal.
And also, tonight I will be debuting the Taroka deck. Thank you for allowing that. And I actually have that physically tonight, which is really nice. So.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Kurt, is that your dice bag?
Yes.
Is that an Easy Roller dice bag, I say?
Why, yes it is.
From easyroller.com/nerdarchy?
They're the best. That's right. Yes.
No, I just noticed he had an Easy Roller
Tonight
dice
we're
bag.
debuting the
Blue.
the
That's
blue
right.
dice track.
I actually swapped out my Easy Roller dice bag for
Can we
the
swap the red?
the Whiz Kids bag at the Bower.
Yours.
Nice.
It's
well,
a little bit
I
bigger.
can shift it to the side and we can both use it. I don't have a problem.
Yeah. So the link will be in the description if you want to get some Easy Roller swag.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
I'm totally going to forget by the time this video goes up.
All right, we'll say that the link will be in the description. One of you guys will comment that the link is not in the description, and then Dave will remember to put the link in the description.
All right, so when last we left off, you guys were at a party discussing with the Thane about your adventures and what it was that you were looking for to complete your grand quest. He told you that deep in the beneath there is a substantiated rumor that there is a beholder who has laid claim to territory and has given you a map of the Underdark of where to go, the beneath, sorry, of where to go to get this lair, to find this desired component to end the spear. You spent the rest of the evening socializing and enjoying yourselves, knowing that you had quite a journey ahead, and while Uthengar is familiar with stone and Lucky Henri is familiar with traversing the beneath. The beneath is peril, is full of peril,
Perilous,
and
even.
indeed, it is not going to be an easy journey, even with a map and the tales of what beholders, eye tyrants are. You know that you are up against a considerable threat.
Why is it that adventures are never on pleasure cruises? It's always with harsh terrain and walking and climbing over things, scurrying and scampering. This is going to be quite inconvenient, all of you.
So, I don't know what you guys are planning to do before you seek to head out.
We're going by ship again?
No,
How are we traveling?
I think we're hoofing it.
Go walking.
Thanos, you
Blisters
receive,
on my feet.
you receive a message from Thanos, who he says that, or the note says that he has got a lead on something, and he'll catch up with you. And that's all the note says.
Now, I'm being a sort of a mastermind and very familiar with handwriting. Does this feel like a Dear John letter?
It does not seem like a Dear John letter. It does say that he will catch up. He's
Which will easy to do. He can become a bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
of the group of you, he's got the most ability to blend in down here. And to top it off, the elven cleric He comes to you and says, "Look, I'm going to stay back and get this shrine set up so that when we make it back to Griffin Gaff with everything, I can just enact my ritual and bring everyone we need right back here to Volgren, perform the ceremony, and call it done. That'll aid the travel of Adelasalar, as opposed to making him traverse the month journey it would take to get here."
Terrace, my friend, I was thinking it, but I was not going to say it aloud.
So when Thanos is ready, I will join him and catch up with you all.
Well, we hope to see you again upon your return, and that does sound like a sensible thing to do.
All right. So
At the party, for verisimilitude, since Henri, who you can call Lucky, hasn't met the Honorable Lord Hemsworthy, he would have to introduce himself and find out who he is and
by all means.
where he's been. So, at some point in the party, this elegant, graceful drow would come up to your character and introduce himself. "Hello, my name is Henri Jean-Jacques d'Ombre Noir. I have been adventuring with your friends, and we have had great success."
That's good. We can always use someone who adventures successfully. I am Lord Lyndon Hemsworthy, equally ostensibly dressed. Was but a simple master tailor, and now I end up finding myself Lord of Griffingaff and all I happen to survey there. He kind of looks frumpy, slightly overweight, wearing like a big hat with a feather plume, sort of blousey shirt, very flowy, kind of like silk overdressed. Well, it's good to meet someone of some sort of stature and standing, and who understands a cut of a good garment. I start checking the hem of your clothes. This is very nice. Is your tailor within the city limits here?
Not this, no. I acquired this lovely cape in my home city of Glimmermere.
It's pretty well made. I mean, I could probably do better, but it's very nice, very nice, very fantastically done.
And I must compliment you on your fantastic chapeau.
Oh my
Why,
God!
thank you.
You
Yes.
two will just kiss and let's get on with this.
But just because some people are well mannered and appreciate fashion and trend,
Yeah, shut up, Hemsworthy.
well, I'm glad to have another person of such stature and culture among us.
You say you are the lord of the independent city of Griffingaff?
This would be true.
The ruler?
I am, though I have a council that also can make some matter of decisions of import.
Perhaps we can take a moment when you have a chance to discuss the possibilities of trade between your fine city and my fine city.
Yes, that would be fantastic. We like to find all kinds of fine goods find their way into Griffingaff, so we should see that happening. We're always looking to expand trade and meet other friendly nations.
Messy. So we'll spend some time talking about
Having
possible trade
libations.
negotiations, comparing tailors and techniques. Because as the Lord of Griffingaff, he would be Henri would be very interested in establishing a good rapport with
And
this fine halfling.
Throughout your talks, you realize that very little commerce has any direct travel between the Beneath and Griffingaff. You know that the major commerce has been done through the city of Dralic, and as the talk happens, Griffingaff has recently seceded from them.
We Texased this shit, but actually went through with it.
Dralic's the main.
The main
Yeah,
kingdom.
the main kingdom, and it's just through negotiations of essentially power. There's multiple kingdoms, or centers of Elven, Dwarven, Dragonborn, and Griffingaff are all clustered around there. That nobody knows exactly what was said to make the divide happen, because I don't know how much you're willing to share, but the negotiations were actually done by a doppelganger,
By a proxy. I'll call it a proxy.
by proxy. So,
Oh, that's
and
right.
shortly after it happened, the proxy was killed.
The proxy went beyond his usefulness.
And I realized last time that I was not playing Lucky to his full potential because there's a female in the party. So during the party, when he's not talking to the well-dressed halfling, he'll be hitting on Boken. Sorry.
We have competition on that one.
So you find Boken quite the whimsy. There's times she will utterly contradict herself, and at times that, like, literally mid-sentence she can get distracted by something and just completely walk away. So I don't know how much that
Perfect.
affects you.
Perfect. I have lots of shiny.
And 3 sessions later, she's pregnant.
Well, where did half drow come from?
What half drow? I see half elf. I've never seen half drow.
It's got to exist somewhere.
First time for everything.
No, I think there was actually in a novel somewhere there was about a half drow, but
The one I'm reading now.
Yeah.
so anyone else want to do anything at the actual party itself?
No, it's not really my scene.
So the
Wait, there's
And this is
probably an open bar.
for the Thane, right? With the Thane.
Yeah,
the thing was there, yeah, absolutely.
He doesn't need to do anything to drink.
No, I guess not.
Okay. So, is there post-party, next couple of days or whatever have you, is there anything that anybody wants to actually do in town?
I would try and look into Thanos' disappearance and see what he was up to. But other than that, I just ask around about anyone who's seen him.
I would explore the marketplace, and actually Henri would be a great tour guide as far as this goes. Like, I'm always looking for sort of exceptional materials that could bring bolts of, to have something exotic to make things out of such size.
There's absolutely different types of materials down here. Things that are made, strictly in the Underdark, be it things woven from different creatures, different leathers that are specific to down here.
I must introduce you to a baker that you should certainly want to know. He makes the finest bread that your companions have had since they left the surface.
I'll check in on Larry.
I obviously enjoy some bread,
They
but
have been
also
getting
having
close
materials
being
to
successful in
explore.
turning him back to whatever he originally was,
and
or if he's completely an animal now.
make garments out of. That's
that's
I've always liked to explore exotic materials.
They are making progress.
From last session, there was a baker
think
that
they
made
need one or
bread
two
that smelled like
rare
the bread that
components.
they got that is made in Griffin Gaff.
The good bread.
The good bread.
Yeah.
Finished. So, Mark, you look into the Larry, as you're calling him, the shape-shifted creature. The gnomish wizards have said that they believe they're actually getting close to a solution. Apparently, one of the gnomish wizards didn't make the thing when it thrashed out and attacked, but they are one or two components away from being able to resolve it and turn this creature back into whatever it once was, or whatever. Yeah.
Undo the sorcery.
They're components that they have, right?
No, they're looking to go get them.
What is it if I see it on my way in my travels?
They talk about a rare crystal and some other like root that grows underground.
While we're shopping, I think to ease our travels in the Underdark, we may want to consider having mounts.
I know.
Just because riding Abyssdurs is much easier than hoofing it. Or black stallions in your case, Ace.
Indeed.
There is absolutely the ability to get mounts if you're interested in going that route?
Absolument.
Now, which is the next thing we're going to get? The skull?
Skull of the Tyrant?
Yeah, we have a map to a Underdark beholder, maybe a death tyrant.
Wasn't there a river that led there? Why are we not taking the... There wasn't. No? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, there was a river near Outcast and Glormere.
Do we know about the capabilities of this creature? Were we able to find that out?
Who was looking into it?
Well, I would have. I mean,
There you go.
if I have access to stuff
So,
with Aeson's help, hopefully.
Yeah.
No, actually. So the new Taroka deck that has been given to him by Boken, he is learning to do divination with that.
okay,
I'm studying it as much as possible.
okay.
Sorry.
So as a mastermind, I think it would behoove me to probably like go and see what stories I can hear
Okay,
about
well,
these
so
things.
you're going to assist Dave?
Yeah, I will.
All right, so then, Dave, you can make a roll with advantage.
I'm with you.
All right. Well,
Oh boy.
I will take the 10, and that will give me a...
Shit.
That's a 16.
Wait, I should do this because I can't. What is it, Arcana? Or oh, it's Arcana. Never mind. If it was Investigation, it would be a different story.
This is going to be strictly...
Why?
Well, so I have reliable talent, which means I literally can't get below a 10 on anything I'm proficient in.
Yeah, the 10 is what I rolled.
Yeah, but so I mean, but
Wow.
that's a baseline for me. At this point.
It appears the section that fell out of my monster manual it actually has the beholder in it. Like, have your monster manual? Thanks, sir. Watts is already trying to fix that for me.
Good. Yeah, the pages are
Mine would be
starting to
the
fall
same
out of
thing
mine.
with giving you a book with the pages falling out. Did you not put your pages back in?
The
Apparently
book
not.
was in use last night as I was preparing for. All right, so you have a 16. So you know generally the layout of beholders. They're a spherical creature that fly, that they have essentially magical eyes. The Death Tyrant, you know, are already aware that it is an undead creature.
Oh, so we know this is a death tyrant, not just any old beholder. This is actually
Correct.
a... Ooh.
You're
Yeah, that's what we're looking
You're
for.
Okay.
The elven
know-
wizard who divined all this specifically said that you need the powdered skull of a death tyrant. So their primary thing is they have a invisible magical cone of negative energy
Yeah.
that emits from their central eye, and it has the ability to turn it on and off almost, you know, at will or on its whim. And this negative cone literally stops either normal healing or even magical healing to take place. So while you're fighting within this cone, or while you're standing within its gaze, you can't recover from injuries.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Not really, since we don't have any clerics with us anyway.
Problem solved.
So essentially, it is a dead flying ball of death that we are going after, who wields much magic and power.
So,
But thankfully, it is not a living beholder, because living beholders shut down magic. These things only shut down healing magic, and our healers aren't here.
Well, that
if
works
it's
perfectly then.
If it's a dead ball of death, would that be a double negative?
It's a ball of life.
Dead ball of flying
No, it's
death.
not.
And that's only if you're saying death is negative. You know, it's just part of things.
All right. So anyone who wishes to pick up and
so
as their
negative.
mount can do so for 75.
Now, are
What
those the
is it?
spiders?
Is that the lizard thing?
That's the cross between a lizard, a
Yes,
spider,
to both of
and a
you.
bat.
Well, I had the spider mount from last time. Are we allowed
Oh,
to take
do we
those?
have any left that aren't fried?
I believe
That's valid.
most of them were
That's valid.
were
Well,
off.
the front spiders may not have been crispy.
So these things, they can like walk up walls and stuff too?
Yes.
They can fly.
Yes.
Ooh, can they carry people when
Can
they fly?
swim?
No.
Was that?
What was your question?
Can they carry people when they fly?
Yeah.
They're
What's it
flying
called?
mounts. Awesome.
What's it called?
And a Bizder.
Can I get some Lee press-on wings for Boris?
ABIZDER.
Oh, I totally misspelled that.
I'll buy a biz dude.
It's okay. So did I. I never heard the end of it.
A-B.
Can anyone float me 25 gold?
Yes.
Cool, thank you.
D-E-R.
you asking?
I'm fine with it.
Oh.
Is it anyway with the gold
He's got-
anyway? Like I
okay.
have so much of it that it really doesn't matter. And
Because
it's like
Lucky
we
won't
haven't
mind you
been
being in
running
his
the
debt.
keeping the business part.
He would love
I'm
it.
sure I'm flush.
So, if you do not mind me asking, where have you been when your friends have been down here killing Blood Durgar?
Oh yes, I heard about that nasty business. I've been spending time with my equal, the Thane. You know, just going over matters of state, working out maybe trade agreements that could be possibly going on between myself and Volgren, Griffin-Gaff and Volgren, that is. And well, the road has been tough. I've been recovering my strengths a little bit, my spirit. You know,
But of course.
the finer things. Such
So
as a
there-
good Volgren fungus wine. This mighty tasty
It's
bouquet.
magnifique.
Is there anything else anyone is looking to purchase before you leave? You know that it's going to be quite some time before you can make it back. You are expecting, at minimum, a 2-week journey out.
And then we're coming back here, yeah. So I will
Well,
buy my supplies after
foodstuffs.
the fact. But yeah, definitely foodstuffs.
Food stuff. I'm not. Don't even. Worry about the money of that. It's
Yeah, inconsequential.
Proper gear to be
For the
luxurious
for the trek.
in resting on the trip. Since I didn't write it on my character sheet, I don't have it. Do they have, or is it available to have, trying to think ahead, for any eventuality, silver crossbow bolts? Or silver tipped?
silver-tipped crossbow bolts. They have prices on silvered weapons these days.
I don't know.
It's a
Why do
thing.
you need the silver
It's
weapons?
definitely in there. I think it is in there.
Definitely.
I do not know. But better to be safe than sorry.
It's true.
So I mean, you can absolutely get them. I just don't know what the cost is. If somebody wants to look that up for me.
1 million gold.
Let me get some silver caps made to put on my hammer. Just in case.
Okay.
I can look it up. You don't have to. You don't have to do that, Sir DM. Since I'm the one that
Would that be considered having a silver weapon?
Yeah, it's just generally like an
Silver.
edge placed on the weapon is all.
There you go.
silver.
You can silver a single weapon or 10 pieces of ammunition for 100 gold pieces.
So there's your
answer.
your cost, peoples.
So there, it's 100 gold pieces in addition to the one for the ammunition. If you do miss that. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet a werewolf or something.
Only for lucky.
No, I am lucky.
There we go. Werewolf it is.
I don't know if it's possible to get any sort of blessings from priests that maybe on the opposite end of the life-death spectrum, on the life side of it.
Like holy water?
Holy water or any other holy scrolls that maybe one might be able to use. That would be helpful.
I don't know anyone that
So you're
can.
looking for actual magical scrolls.
Yeah, if it's something that I'm capable of reading. Like anything that's going to help with our courage in the face of such a foe, perhaps.
Do you have something specific in mind?
Anything that replicates. I'll take a bless spell, like anything that even does those effects.
You said 100 gold pieces, right?
Yep. Spell scrolls. I don't know how that would work. It works whatever way the DM says it works. If the spell is on your class's spell list, you can use an action to read the scroll and cast its spell without having to provide any of the spell's components. Otherwise, the scroll is unintelligible. And then there's stuff.
Yeah, see, I don't like that.
Yeah.
No, there isn't anything in regular Thief that gives you the ability to...
Yeah, no more use magic device.
Yeah.
Actually, I think the thief build has it. I think,
You just don't have it yet.
but I'm a mastermind and
But he's not a thief.
Oh, that's right.
What's Mastermind from?
Skag. Short
Skag.
Coast Adventures guy.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, let me know what, like, if there's a specific spell you're looking for.
On the other hand, potions anybody can use.
Yeah, but I was hoping to affect the party as
Yeah.
opposed to just myself.
Right. I don't have a problem with scrolls being useful. It's going to cost you more since the thing is set up designed to, you
Yeah.
know, what do you call it?
Cross class.
Yeah.
Universal scrolls.
Just takes more magic to go into it because it's...
Okay, Calm Emotions, which is both a cleric and a bard spell. So if we could get a scroll of that.
Okay.
I
for
have
him.
that.
What's that?
I have that.
You have that as a spell? Okay, well, no, then we are covered. I didn't know that, because the bard thing is a pretty limited selection of spells, so I didn't know.
It's true, but
Yeah.
that one's
But you do have
that's a
it.
good one.
Yeah, like I was worried about in the face of a fearful undead enemy that, yeah, so.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. If we all get panicked, then except me,
Yeah.
then it'd be nice to say, "Hey guys, it's okay."
Yeah.
So that's it?
You know what? I will also pick up a scroll so we have that in our back pocket.
Yes.
Like who knows?
Good.
So yeah,
All right, so what level spell is that?
second level spell.
Second level spell.
Yeah, I'm squishy.
I'm going to say 300.
All right, done and done. Scroll of come.
And you said the mounts were 75,
Correct.
including the appropriate saddle.
It's going to be whatever it's...
Okay, whatever the saddle says. Very good.
Yes. Whether you want the exotic, the military, the pack, or the riding.
What's the
Well, I
difference?
suspect that if it's going to be
Exotic.
for a gecko, it's going to have to be exotic.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
I had to guess.
How much is it?
60.
All right, it's a bargain.
Kill it.
I'm trying. Okay, we keep giving you thousands of gold pieces, and you guys keep spending them, so...
Thousands.
Well, I got to get used. I thought yeah, I already spent all my gold. I gotta start
Can it be a military exotic,
Let's see, the military
which
is...
basically gives you advantage on a check to remain in your saddle in case he like?
So the military is 20, so I'll make an exotic military 70.
More than fair.
Done.
Yeah, I'll do that too. Damn the money shop is.
That's 145. All right. And now, are visitors something just gnomish, or is that well known throughout as a mount throughout the Underdark?
They're not just specific to here. Their kind of creation was a bit of a mistake hundreds of years ago. But
Aberration.
they've been bred and used in a variety of different ways. These ones are specifically trained, but you know you're warned by any of their actual handlers. Like natural ones are not anything like these. It's not like, oh, it's a horse and I'm just gonna run away. You might want to be careful, you know, seeing a real one or an untrained one.
Oh, I see. In the wild, they're not.
They're dangerous in the wild.
They're dangerous in the wild.
Indeed,
All right.
but that coming from a gnome.
Gotcha. Now. Okay, that's cool.
By the way, I go ahead.
Horse size or?
Well, it's big enough for you to ride, so yeah.
Cool.
I did send 100 gold last session to Jenfeld the seamstress.
Okay.
as well as an update letter. You know how things are going.
Okay.
And are any of them trained for battle so they won't freak out?
Well, they're trained mounts.
They're trained mounts.
They're
Okay,
gonna,
cool. All right.
they're gonna do as you say. Like they're
Well,
not potent enough to really aid you in combat.
They're not war geckos.
Well, wait. They're giant spiders and giant bats, right?
Yeah.
So spider has bite +5, 1d8 +3, and every round there's a DC 11 con save versus 2d8 poison.
Yeah. These things are not going to be biting. They're just mounts.
They didn't breed that into the Abyster.
Okay.
Now, if you capture one out of the wild and you train it, you'll have a better chance of getting something that's got venom.
Oh, I see. So when they were domesticated, they had their poison glands removed, for instance. Got it. Excellent.
It also stops
oh,
people
yes.
from
Getting
buying them just to harvest
killed
them.
by their horse or ride.
Well, no, buying them just to harvest them for the venom.
Yeah. So as a connoisseur of all things excellent, I would pick a gecko that complemented my attire.
Give me a percentile roll.
Sure. 70.
70? Mm-hmm. All right, so you find one that seems to move with a little bit more grace and style.
She got a chameleon one.
They're not.
That way when I change
chameleon, they're
outfits,
black.
Yes.
that's awesome. I think that should be it. It'll match my outfit no matter what outfit I pick because it's part chameleon.
If they don't have it, you should start designer breeding them.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Perfect. That's a great idea, Dave.
All right. Are there any other shops that anyone wants to?
No, I'm
Let's
ready
get the
to
show on
go.
the road.
I'm ready.
All right. So you begin setting out. The three of you who aren't super used to traversing underground, leave the lighted city of Volgren and are met by those echoing tunnels and that monotony that you're not used to.
Feels like home.
You guys who are used to traversing without much light, you who are accustomed to being around stone more than anything else, you're pretty happy here. I imagine, are you guys still doing the wagon with the spear?
Oh, that's good. I don't know if where we're going they have caravan-worthy passages.
Yeah, that might prove problematic.
Well, actually, we have the, there's a problem here. So, all right, we got to think a little bit. So the visitors allow us.
Leave the wagon with
The Thane?
Thane.
Oh yeah, the cleric. We could leave it with the cleric.
Well, there you go.
It's not
Leave it with the party.
Wait, do you mean Thanos?
Yeah,
No.
our cleric.
Yeah. What's his face?
Arbalesa.
Arbalesa.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. So yeah.
So when Thanos and Arbalesan wish to catch up, they will bring the wagon with the spear, or are you bringing the spear?
Why would we bring it? I mean, we're not going to use it for anything.
We'll leave it with them, and they can bring it with them.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I thought we were bringing it all back to here. Everything.
Well, yeah, we have not really wanted to be away from. All right, let's get into it. So, I don't think we should be away from the spear at all. Because it's happened constantly where we come back and Arquidus has the spear again.
All right.
Frankly, I don't want to leave the Thane with the big old gem. I wanted to take that with us, but
Sure.
But it was his, and you guys won't let me magic jar him.
exactly, exactly.
So, all right.
Well, is the spear in a... can you just carry the spear as is, or is that a bad idea?
That's a very bad idea. It possesses people.
Ah.
But wait.
It makes people more like Asen.
I was about to say, maybe
Yeah.
Asen really did get possessed,
If it-
and you just don't know
If it's carried with gloves, it's not an issue, right?
yeah, let's just leave the spear with the wagon with
All right. Okay.
Let's go.
All right, so we got one vote for bringing it, one vote for carrying it.
I'm alright with leaving it with the cleric. If it's
Yeah.
not safe with him, who is it safe with?
He doesn't get a vote.
I don't get a vote.
That's enough.
A little elf on elf hate.
All right, so the
Alpha
spear
of Crime is a
is
cancer if you need it.
left behind, and we'll see what transpires with that.
Yeah, that could be. So
So-
it's with a party member.
What could possibly
Has it been
be?
left
was
with a
a
party
worrisome
member
statement.
before? And
We'll see what happens with that.
yeah, that's ominous.
You should see how big his eyes are.
It's like,
It's like you just
okay.
confirmed every concern I had.
Do you
We're good.
want me to just be
I'm
like,
going
nope?
with the group. I'm going with the group. I'm going with the group. Yeah, that's fine.
So something happens.
I told you guys.
Well, sometimes the crazy one is right, and sometimes the crazy one is wrong.
Sometimes the crazy one is just crazy.
So as you begin your journey, I'm certain that there's reminiscing moments where Uthengar talks about the days of traveling to Stonehome and
The occasional loving caress of the stone wall.
All right.
A question: since my character has dark vision and your character has dark vision, should we be, and no one else does, so they're going to be having. You've got low light vision, correct?
No, dark.
That doesn't exist anymore.
yeah, there's no difference. It's just it's all low light these days.
Oh, you have dark vision. So it's just the halfling doesn't have dark vision.
And the human.
The halfling and the human and the I don't know about the Aarakocra.
What is the question?
Does he have dark vision?
I don't think Eric Roker has
No,
dark
no,
vision.
no.
So they're obviously going to be with a light source. Do we want to have people ahead, behind, scouting that can see in the dark and are advertising, hey, we're here?
Well, that's one good thing. It's what the bats, the Abizders are bats. They can see in the dark, so we can allow them to carry us forward.
So you would go blind? That takes a lot of bravery.
Yeah, I guess not. Okay,
So I'm under a
Broken,
mile of
she's
earth.
crazy.
that's true.
Yeah, you could just go blind, and if when we encounter danger, just cast light, or
Just randomly
so-
fireball something. That'll give you some light.
There we go.
So I guess we are traveling with light.
Right. So the question is, so we'll have some people with light. Do we want people with dark vision to be scouting ahead?
So
Or not.
the problem
has
with that
dark
is we
vision?
have to be so far ahead of them for it to make a difference.
Well,
Wait, who has dark vision?
Those
we
two.
three do.
Oh, well, yeah, then that's fine. I mean, the Abizders have dark vision. We can some of us just see poorly until there's something to shoot.
I don't think Lyndon is going to agree to that. But
We can see.
Oh, so I do have one thing. So we are about to start our first adventure. So at this point, Asen will actually debut his divining skills
Oh,
with
yeah.
the Taroka deck. So the way he does that is he takes out the deck and he uses prestidigitation. It swirls the entire deck around him, and it spins around until one comes right before his eyes and is highlighted in a blue glow. And that one, to tell us,
Death.
it is the darkest. It is the absolute darkest card in the entire deck. It is the Dark Lord.
Dark Lord.
It is the Ace of Spades. Like, it is the death card. Oh man, that's
Is it? Nice, Lemon.
Okay.
Motorhead.
Actually, Eric Coker. So actually, at this point, Asen goes completely white, and he goes, "We must use our courage as adventurers. This does not bode well for where we go." Yeah, absolutely. It is the worst card in the entire deck as far as divination.
That's appropriate.
Do we have to fight death?
Pretty
Is that what's
much.
gonna
It's saying that this is going to go as poorly
That's
as possible.
creepy how appropriate that may be.
Yeah.
You're just like, yes, I got fluffy bunny slippers. That wouldn't have been so.
Question for
Perhaps,
you.
friend Asen, it is merely denoting the fact that we must face a Dark Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Is it you know who?
So while you were out, Lyndon, they have decided that they wish to leave the spear with Arbalason,
Okay. All right.
and everyone is for that plan
Except
So
Asen.
far.
except for Asen. And,
But he's willing to go along with
And
us.
and Lucky abstains.
and they're also willing to travel and allow those who have the ability to see in the dark lead and not actually travel with light.
Well, I'm happy to have the fighters in the lead, and I'll watch out behind us.
So
Rear guard.
you're more than welcome to input your opinion on these matters.
Well, at this time, we've made a fantastic effort to keep the spear by our sides, and I don't see why we should change course from that if it could not be trusted outside of the hands of any other and not with the main body of our force.
Thank you, Lyndon.
As a couple, having only Arbalace on to defend it, if anyone were to be wise to that fact,
And I believe, Lyndon, you have not forgotten that.
we've been infiltrated once at least.
Time and again, the Narcitas have come back to take that which has not been widely protected.
And
Well,
Hasten will point out that not but a few days ago did you fight the blood dwarves.
So he has a
That-
presence.
That there is definitely a presence down here
Oh, yeah.
of Narcitas.
But what do we do when we get to a place where the wagon can't travel?
Well, does it have to? How big is this?
It's a
case?
box, right? It's a case.
It's a spear in a case. It's big.
It's 2 cases.
I will.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will reiterate that the dead flying ball of magic death, his lair is likely to be multi-leveled.
Okay.
So we need to
a cart
carry-
won't work.
We need to carry. So can can each case be carried on someone's back?
Isn't the spear case like I'm imagining it's like a elaborate case that a pool stick might be in.
Yeah,
Like that
You're talking
Yeah.
about a treasure chest that's only designed to hold a spear.
Yeah.
A spear is going to be about 6 foot long. So you are talking about a box
A long
that's
box.
about that, but maybe 8 to 10 inches
You
wide.
can strap to
Eight-
the side of a mount.
Do we have?
Really?
I hate to say this, but do we have anything like a bag of holding or a
We can
haversack?
let the dog eat it.
No.
Oh,
Shay.
we don't know.
Other people have brought that up, and Shay did not acquiesce to that.
Indigestion.
Oh yeah. No, it's too super evil. Yeah.
Can Shay turn into a really comfortable chair for me to ride as I'm on top of my
Oh.
Abyssard? Like
Oh.
go on top of the Abyssard? Just for me. Just
Shrink. The shrink spell.
how long's it last?
What's
We'll
that?
find out.
The duration.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. It's going to be tough.
But we have mounts.
Yeah, we can tie it to the side.
Yeah. I mean, people used to tie their rifles to
Yeah,
their mounts.
absolutely.
I'm certain we can tie 2 boxes.
Can they fly with it?
People used to tie their rifles to their
yeah.
Abyssars when they would ride them.
Absolutely.
Back in history. Back
Sorry.
In the day.
Yeah. People used to tie their spears to their mounts all the time. So this would be the same.
Yeah.
Except a big box. I don't think this is... You know, having heard the opinions of the party, if you were to value my opinion, I think we should keep it with ourselves.
What is it? It's not shrink. It's a different. What is
Reduce?
this?
Reduce, maybe?
Reduce. Thank you.
Enlarge, reduce.
Reduce,
Yeah, that has an end time though.
reuse, and recycle too. Yeah.
I thought it was reanimate.
Yeah.
Reanimate? You want to reanimate
That's-
the magic curse spear?
Or reanimate. Reanimate.
Let's reduce.
Enlarge, reduce.
Ah, there you go.
It is.
I like concentration.
I forgot the fact that I have advantage to save against fear, so that's a plus as a halfling.
Yay, halflings.
No, that's just for
Concentration, 1
creatures.
minute.
That's no.
Creature or object.
It looks up to 1 minute.
Hey, for 1 minute it'll be really convenient.
Eh.
That
Yeah.
won't help.
Yeah,
Oh.
so we're gonna bring it with us.
No, even that won't work. Oh well. I know what would work, but we don't have the spell.
All right, so I think we strap it under an abyssar, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. All right, so we are taking it with us, and we're strapping it under an abyssar.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, isn't it 2?
No, it's 1. It's 1.
Isn't
case,
there a
right?
decoy?
I thought there was a
Why do we
decoy.
keep saying two cases?
There's a decoy.
Oh,
There are 2
So we
pieces.
should leave the decoy with the cleric.
Yeah.
No, the decoy is back in Griffin Gaff.
Is it now?
Oh, yeah.
It's always been back
We
in Griffin
stashed it.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
I thought the wagon had 2 boxes.
no, just 1.
No, we created one to leave behind.
All right. The first day of travel, it's It's eerie. Again, I don't know whether you went with the plan of traveling in dark or not. That's completely up to you guys.
We were also waiting your decision on that. The idea was let the people who have dark vision lead. The visitors can see in the dark as well because they're bats. And then the people who don't have dark vision are following the ones who can see. Or do you want to light ourselves through
People
this?
or who don't have dark vision.
What are you thinking?
Let's see, they're fucked. So
Beacon or to be a beacon or not
Well,
to be a beacon? That is the question.
Yeah.
in the case of assault, which is likely to happen because we go into hostile territory, and you drew a terrible card from that accursed deck. So in the case that some hostiles were to be encountered, is there a way to make illumination happen very quickly?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It's a light spell. Absolutely.
All right, good. As long as you got
Of course.
covered,
Absolutely.
then we should be good.
Yeah. We're covered.
All right, great. Then
Well, they're going to
We
go.
are traveling by dark.
Because, I mean, a candle doesn't shed that much light.
In the dark?
in
It's,
the
it's
absolute
literally
dark.
a beacon.
Well,
In the
it
absolute dark, it is like a sign.
sheds the sound. Okay, anyway.
It's like a neon sign.
By physics, it sheds the same amount of light, no matter if it's in the light
Well,
or the
but
dark.
not for low light
okay.
vision creatures.
But true,
So
you can see a
your
candle a long
first
way
day
off.
travels. Your first day traveling is uneventful beyond the footfalls of your mounts, your breathing, and the echoes of every sound you make. As you set camp and set your watches, the evening passes. And Eason, you do not rest well this evening, as you are racked with visions of leaving the spear back in Volgren.
But we didn't.
You, what?
We didn't. We're taking
You
it
didn't.
with us.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
But I
But
believe,
you watch from like through a looking glass, or as if you were above the city
Seeing it,
watching. You see Thanos and Arbalason struggling and fighting over the spear until Thanos pries it in an ape-like form from Arbalason's hands. He thrusts the spear deep into Arbalason's chest, pulls it out, coating the spear and himself in blood. The blood drops fall from the spear and mark the sign of Narkitis profoundly upon the ape-like forehead, and he proceeds to tear mercilessly through the gnomish city. With each death, you envision the ape-like form growing more red from blood, but like the fur begins to change color, as well as changing in size as well. So
Question or comment. To sleep, my character would like to cast Leomund's tiny hut.
Okay.
So that we can all be protected and sleep in
Okay.
in luxury.
Well, okay.
I like this. This is why haven't we traveled like this before? You magic users. Why can't?
If you this one is nicely appointed with a thick rug and lots of cushiony pillows to sleep on.
And then inside of the hut, I make Leomund's tiny pillow fort.
Yes.
Inside of the hut.
So you awake in
Unless, of course,
like sweat induced,
Yeah.
racking this vision, and it's one of the most realistic dreams you've ever had. You think that you were watching this happen.
creepy.
I'm going to share this vision over us breaking our fast, and say, I am glad for one that we have taken the spear with us.
Are you certain that we did take the spear with us?
It would be great to check. The weapon itself is incredibly dangerous, and even taking it out of its case is a massive risk.
Just to look.
I don't even think we have the ability to open the case. I think we had it locked.
Sealed, like arcane sealed.
Really? Wow.
Well, you can open it. It's just the warding would go off.
Well, are the seals still intact?
I will check.
They are.
They are.
Well, then we may rest assured.
Yes.
Indeed.
Well, it's good to be able to rest in peace. Oh, phrasing. No, that's not exactly how I would want to
So
say
with the
that.
start of the day, I am going to divine again, and I'm sure the Taroka deck will do us better. The guild member, much less dark omen. In fact, perhaps we shall come across someone who can aid us or even sell us aid today.
Or perhaps our pursuits will be industrial.
Exactly.
Industrious.
Indeed. Yes. So, and at that point, are we good to proceed? We will.
Your sleep wasn't so unfit that you didn't have a long rest. It just was not comfortable.
Didn't
and
we encounter something like this before?
You have definitely had
Yeah.
visions and things that have happened amongst your travels. And
When we were traveling through the plain, either before or after we met the giant.
after.
So is it similar to that, or is it different?
There was more of a presence while you were awake. This
When he's
has
sleeping.
happened while he was asleep.
Freaking Freddy Krueger.
Was he sleeping next to the case?
I mean, he was using it as a pillow, but I don't know. Does that count?
Use like a body pillow, even. Yeah.
All right. So,
There's black vapor oozing out from the seams into his nostrils as he's sleeping. That doesn't count, does it?
No. Not at all. All right.
All right.
So we'll set back out on the road.
are you guys taking post? Are you guys scouting ahead?
Yeah.
Or are we just all traveling together in the darkness?
Yeah. Well, maybe. So maybe one person in the middle, one person in the front, and one person in the back. So we have.
I'll be in the middle.
So we have the the eyes covered. You want Vanguard or you want the front?
Doesn't matter to me, whichever you feel more comfortable. Well,
take-
you're a walking, clanking machine,
Yeah.
so
I'll take Vanguard.
I'll be in the front.
That's true. Any hope of stealth or silence is. Then it's just a question.
I'm wearing full plate. My mount is wearing full
This is
plate.
Bocan, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Our full plate is equipped with full plate.
You got plate on your plate. Lovely.
And
So
this is all on our
is Shay-
business, right?
Yes.
Able
So-
to transform into like a really elaborately comfortable saddle type of situation?
Nice.
What was that?
Is Shay able to turn
No,
into
he-
like a posh riding saddle?
No.
No. Like a chair saddle.
When he opens his mouth to tell you it's hot, man.
Exactly.
No, he's had enough taste of halfling for now.
To last a lifetime.
So, the second day, Sikrik seems a little jumpy.
Who?
Sikrik is my Aarakocra. He uses the veteran stats from the Monster Manual.
So he seems very concerned about the walls and the ceiling.
That he
I do
can't-
my best to reassure him.
That he can't
Do not
see.
worry about it, my feathered friend. The trick is to not think of the tons upon tons of stone that is encasing you like a tomb. Think of it more of a warm embrace of the earth. It is your friend. Feel its solidness, stoicness.
So he
Oh, except for the cave-ins.
Cave-ins do happen.
Actually, okay, well, I will
And
witness
explosive
that
gases.
And go, oh my god, that was horrible.
And the deadly deadness.
Or later, to assuage him, I will say, I shall divine for your future, for your fortune today alone.
Yeah.
It is.
Death card, death card.
Card.
Why is this?
Cave-in card,
You are
cave-in
not
card.
wrong, sir. It is the beast.
Cave-in card.
Oh boy.
I share your ennui.
Why is it a giant turkey leg?
Oh my god, the deck is so dark.
So he
What,
does
Curse's
not
Straw deck is
seem
dark?
reassured. He puts on a false bravado and raises his head at your words, but he does not
Fuck
seem,
up, soldier.
He does not really seem as if his fears have been alleviated.
They've been heightened, actually. Yeah.
So instead of getting a hawk, you got a chicken hawk.
Oh, that's cool.
Valials and Aarakocra don't really like being underground.
Oh yeah, that totally makes sense. Yeah.
And we're just going deeper and deeper and deeper.
That's what you get for hiring a chocobo man.
Yeah.
Is he the gold? Is he the gold? Can we have a gold chocobo? Is he gold?
They travel way too fast. Way too good. You gotta be like 19th level or something to get that.
Although Enrique is going to upgrade his
What?
his Abyssar when he gets a chance. He wants to breed designer Abyssars that are actually chameleons,
Yeah. There you go.
so they
Oh,
can match his
yeah.
outfit.
Absolutely. I think that's what he got.
I think it's a wise and profitable venture.
Absolutely.
I will help back that idea is that's so
They have
smart.
they have 8 eyes that go in all different directions at once.
No, they're the gecko eyes, but they have the 8 facets.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool if they had 8 gecko eyes.
Yeah, I think it definitely has to be the 8 on their own little.
Unless
stalk
there's like
things.
multifaceted gecko eyes that look like dragonfly eyes. Very insectoid. Anyway,
So, the second day doesn't travel any real different.
I'll continue to try to seduce Boken.
Okay.
Brother, Henri will.
Yeah, right. It's you.
Oh yeah,
Totally
totally.
you.
Totally.
You're like, hey baby, I'm a doctor. Are you?
She seems very put off at your obvious attempts.
Thank you.
Clearly a lesbian.
Okay.
I will warn Henri
That's
that
unusual.
Bocan is learning her spells and needs no distractions.
There should be music in her life.
So,
And I am music.
for you two who are used to
And I write the songs.
used to traveling in the beneath, time passes in a way that you're used to. The rest of you seem to want to have more breaks. You don't have a way of gauging time properly. The elven part of yourself is still like all right. Where's the natural stuff? The stone is kind of getting to you a little bit.
So, in order to like heighten it, to kind of alleviate everyone's fears and try and uplift their spirits, one, I'll keep them all on track anyway with how time is really flowing, and it will begin a dwarven marching chant, but low so it doesn't carry. Being a dwarf, we're used to traversing beneath the ground and working in teams, and often we use hymns and chants to keep things going, and with a master wordsmith upon us.
I'll learn the songs, pick it up quickly, and
I assume you
and
probably
harmonize.
knew them.
I know some, but I probably know the some from Stonehole, but not from Crag Hall.
So I kind of
Crazy
envision
Gulch.
what I kind of envision, like I kind of like do the dwarven bass parts, and he kind of like starts adding like the elven falsettos and what's the other high pitched one?
Soprano.
Yeah,
Tenor.
yeah.
He'd be a
and
tenor,
to
thank you.
basically, to offset, so it'll actually be a little bit more soothing than would be just the.
He'll get his magical instrument out and
Because
I say you get extra at these things if you go ahead and perform.
our subscriber base will just become like a rolling downward spiral of numbers.
all right, it goes like this: hi ho, hi ho.
An Asian dwarven chant.
Ancient dwarven chant.
So
You say we ding 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 ding.
I thought you said Asian dwarven.
Yeah, it's all Asian dwarves.
Hi.
So I'm imagining the Leomund's tiny hut is the standard operating procedure.
Well, I forgot to add the part where we keep watch.
So that night you set up, and the dice do not like you, sir. This evening, from within the hut, you recall your dream of last night, and you put forth, all right, it's just a dream, everything's fine, and you go to sleep,
And then you die.
and you feel like you've woken up, and you encounter Mark or Taurus opening the spear. So to get it out of his hands, you grab it. You feel the power flood into you. You begin to struggle. Now, clearly Taurus wants the spear, but you've got it. The only way to keep it out of his hands is to put him down. So you awaken
Good.
in fear and shock and awe.
Because
As
you know
yours.
damn well you can't do it.
Well, I thought he was gonna, it's like, so I drop a fireball inside the hut. No, that would have not gone well.
As you thrust the spear deep into Taurus's chest.
In the dream.
In the dream.
No, as you awake, you got the spear and it's going into
know.
the chest as
So,
it sleeps.
one, I will see who is on duty, who is on guard duty at the moment.
Lyndon.
I will just ask him, hey, have you seen it? Was there any movement near the spear or...
I'm quite observant, and I didn't see anything happen around here. As I'm like picking at my nails and like wondering at how unmanicured they are at this point.
So I am, well, one, I'm convinced the Taroka deck was 100% right with the Dark Lord from the gate. This is a horrible, cursed journey we're upon. But I also realize that with the map, we have to follow through. I will, since I'm already up, I'll try to take my shift then, and send Lyndon back. And
I have some tea. The setting was so nice that there's some tea.
You've traveled with Boken for a while now, and she does seem to have some kind of unusual connection with you. You've noticed that there's times when, like, you awake or whether you're about to call for her and, like, she wakes up at the same time you do, or you're about to call for her and she's right at your side. Like, oh! And she's there. So, as you awake and you have this conversation with Lyndon, she too arises and, comes to your side and in hushed tones to not disturb any of the ones that are actually sleeping
Or meditating.
or trancing. She attempts to ease your burden. Not like that.
Or maybe. Maybe that's why. She's got the hots for you.
no. It's all about the spells.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So she
all about the
asks,
spells.
is there
Enlarge
anything
reduce.
that I can do to stop these dreams?
I believe the dreams mean that if we had left the spear with our Belason, it most likely would have been taken. It is also a horribly cursed item, and it makes sense that as we carry it with us, it will have horrible emanations which would come forward. We know it to be cursed. The only problem is there is a long road to destroy it.
I mean, you have spoken your opinion about taking it up to use it for our ends. Is that still off the table?
Well, the problem is that is absolutely the best path, the most logical path. But just as you have allied yourself with me, I have allied myself with these men. We have people in Griffin Gaff who are counting upon us, and now, as it stands right now, these men do not that we travel with do not agree upon that path, and we cannot betray them.
As much as we'd want to.
So Henri's probably asleep. But you had planned on using the spear to further Aeson's ends?
I believe. Well, this is so.
Or
Yeah,
just wait for
absolutely.
some
So
other time?
yeah, I'll give it to you. Aeson absolutely believes that the spear should be used for us, and the reason why is
To do.
to slay all who come before us, all who would oppose what we wish to accomplish. And also, well, one, I would overthrow the Dwarven Kingdom with it. And I probably would overthrow Dralik with it. But the biggest reason why is we have traveled and adventured. And if you haven't noticed, Ulfganyan, the world we're in, correct? Which Dralik is one realm within, is low magic. This is by far the most powerful magical item we have come across, and magic's so rare. Why on earth would we get rid of it's like a carpenter getting rid of a power tool.
So now, after hearing that, doesn't that make you feel like the Dark Lord card that he revealed was actually just a reflection of his soul? It was a mirror. It was a mirror.
It's like,
declaration.
with this very powerful item, people will love me and despair.
So it's a power issue. I just don't think it's a good idea to get rid of it.
Wow.
But if anybody's going to wield it, it'll be me.
A wise elf will reject such a temptation.
As he spins his ring.
Yeah.
One of my lowest stats.
Revelation, I can't carry the burden, but I can carry you, sir. And like the halfling tries to shoulder the human, and it just doesn't work.
Acer. Our
Acer.
liaisons.
Oh, Ace.
License back home being
That's
murdered
okay.
by
I'm following
rampant
Yeah.
dreams.
Yeah, and I will just, as soon as everybody's up again, I will share these dreams with them, because one thing I am convinced of is that we must be telling one another about what we are experiencing from this weapon, because it is incredibly powerful.
Are you skeptical or watching the elf any more closely today?
This elf?
This elf.
Oh yeah,
Taris?
Since you just murdered him in your dream.
Are you kidding? We went to try to murder someone in Dralik. Together, man. We're murder buddies. Rylor. Yeah.
Murder buddies.
Well, what happens in Rylor?
You know it was a dream
Exactly.
because you stabbed me with the spear.
Yes, exactly. Yes. I will tell everybody that, because I'm convinced that we can't keep this stuff secret, because that will help the weapon itself. So we'll share with everyone when everybody's up. I'm not going to wake everybody up.
So Boken says that she'll watch Tyrus more closely tonight.
Oh no, we must trust all of these people. Even Henri, I believe, is
She's got ulterior motives for watching Taris.
That's the real reason that Henri's getting nowhere. He's not getting so lucky.
It's like, I'll guard your beer. Yeah, right.
I'll guard you, Taris.
Yes.
All right, so we'll move along. And
All right, and the morning of day 3. Morning. Ha. Is it time for another reading?
It is.
I think this deck is causing you to have bad dreams.
I think so. The merchant. Yeah, we did not see the guild member yesterday, but it was an industrious day, for we traveled many miles. But today is marked by the merchant.
Now, are we going anywhere near anywhere that Henri has ever been in his?
No, you're traversing into
Wilderness?
areas that, essentially into the wilderness. You're looking to go into areas that other monsters and things have laid claim to territory.
Wow. Okay, so awesome.
we go where monsters fear to tread.
Apparently so. Here there be beholders.
So
And how many days' journey are we?
a minimum of 2 weeks.
Wow.
Okay.
actually, we're in the spot where the thing that preys upon beholders happens to lurk and dwell. So like
Cool.
Trask.
So you've
get that on
drawn
our
the
side.
card of merchant.
The 4 of coins.
Do you actually come upon a merchant traveling?
Yes, so a merchant down here. So we are in the under realm,
The beneath.
the beneath. Right, yes. So there is a merchant down here, and he is searching for the rare gems which are kept in Henri's lake. Correct? The Umbry.
They're looking for Umbral?
Umbral, exactly.
Okay.
So
And
this merchant has come to
is this a
trade.
caravan?
No, actually, he did have a caravan. They started with 8, and he's the last.
And what race is he?
Of course, he's Dragonborn. And
Okay.
yes.
So there's a dragonborn of black scale, and that is in fact the name he goes by.
Black scale? Mm-hmm. Nice.
That's one of my-
Yes.
My friend, I believe you are terribly lost.
Yeah, from what I know of your race, you can't even see underground.
His eyes seem to glow with a bit of light. There must be some.
Oh, you must be a
magic.
different editions Dragonborn.
Well, so you greet this merchant, and we find out that he's not an enemy, because anything lurking about down here is probably trying to kill us, but instead is the lone survivor of a dragonborn, at least led, caravan of merchants hoping to get to, having heard of this fantastic gem called Umbral, which is only found in the depths of Lake Glimmermere. And he just so happens to have stumbled upon our party, which just so happens to have lucky for him.
No. It is not luck.
Well, he's
The
far
Taroka
from...
has told it would happen. It was
foretold.
foretold. It's not
fate.
fortune. It's not mere fortune. It is foretold by the Taroka neck.
I do rub one of my concealed daggers under as he comes, because obviously the
I mean, you guys are quite the group.
Yeah.
He's not even
No.
even mounted at this point in time, and he tells you of the attack that left his caravan in ruin.
Yes, do tell us the tale, Black Scale.
There was some serpentine creature that breathed horrific lightning and death upon.
Larry.
Reba Jackson.
What did you say?
Reba Jackson. She had the song Serpentine.
And it left us in ruin.
How many of your number were you? Did you not have sufficient guard?
There were 13 of us when we set out. I'm all that's left.
Oh, I've heard that one monster.
Well, there was one. However, did you escape?
I fled.
Taris is
That's
a skilled.
wise. That's wise.
Turned tail and ran, huh?
Taris is a skilled hunter. Here are all of my rations to tie to you, and perhaps Henri will point you toward Lake Grimmermere, where you can actually trade for what you come down here for.
I think his best bet is to make his way to Felgrin.
Volgren, yeah.
Volgren.
Ah, yes, we could. And so I tell him of the Thane, and I also tell him of that he should complement the walls.
The gems.
This seemed to be a point of.
And since we have a map, we can trace for him how to
that's
get
true,
to
yeah.
Volgren.
Yeah.
I'm certain that you have some extra parchment.
Yes, I do. Indeed.
So we'll sketch a map on how he can get to the closest area of safety, and in exchange for the information that he gave us. Is this lightning serpent was just one?
Yes.
And this is near this area then.
And
It's a day or two back in that direction.
does it lie in our path?
It does look that way.
Sweet.
Does he have what were you planning to use to trade with the Drow of Glimmermere?
We had some coins and some rare gems in our caravan.
I see.
I have some. I don't know whether it would be enough.
So you are a merchant looking to trade, but all you have is limited goods.
Well, what
Now
I
it does.
currently have is limited. What was in the caravan was substantially more.
I'm like, we could come into this coin, but ethically, we should probably return it. It's hard.
Actually,
It's hard having that G in your alignment.
can the Abizders carry? I would like to give him my Abizder. Could me and Lyndon travel on? Could Lyndon and Boken travel on one Abizder?
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got multiple bikes. They usually
Yeah.
quadrupeds and things like that kind of fare better
I'll
as
say
far as strength
it-
scores.
it is not
Boca
far
does
to-
is not traveling heavy, and he's
Well, heck, you're Arakara. Well, you can't see in the dark anyway. Oh well,
Yes.
it could just fly instead of walking.
Well, let me explain to you. I have been blessed by meeting you. For each day the Taroka deck and my divination skills grow. But more me simply reading what the Taroka deck has told me, and so many things have come true. My faith in this deck grows stronger each day, but I wish to give you this Abizdar so that you may get yourself to Volgren quickly. They are kind people, and you should try the mushroom bread when you arrive. Be safe.
So where?
I press him on like the tactics the snake used to attack his caravan.
Good one.
Was it ambush attacks? Was it come straight at them?
It was most assuredly an ambush, and it felled several of the guards that were there upon its opening salvo of lightning death.
So he describes
I'm gonna
what
get
Larry was
prepared.
turned into.
Something similar.
Okay. All right. And where did Mr. Blackscale come from?
He was traveling from originally Outcast.
Oh, he's very lost.
Yes.
But he didn't originate in Outcast, because not Blackscales don't come from Outcast. Just because, that means another territory that Henri can move into.
He seems to dance around the question beyond the other than Outcast.
Really?
All right, Asen. Magic jar his ass.
Henri will hit a few notes on his instrument and suggestion that he tells us where he's from and give us all the information because we are good friends.
I'm guessing there's a saving throw on that.
There is 17 and it's disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. The original die didn't make it, so I'm not going to bother rolling a second. So he tells you...
But I marked off a spell.
He tells you of the dragon realm that he came from, and the dragon emperor that ruled his dimension, and down in the beneath there is yet another portal that his kind have begun to come through.
Oh, really?
I try to figure out the disposition of said ruler. Maybe if it is well that I am the lord of Gryffindor on the surface. It is well if we can make the acquaintance of beings from another realm. Is your ruler open to alliances and affiliations?
It is possible, depending upon what you offer. I do not have any ability to sway him. I am naught but a low merchant.
Can you give directions to this portal?
He cannot. He is lost.
Yeah, he found his way from the portal to Outcast.
At some point in time, yes.
Can you give directions from Outcast to the portal? Or is it just dumb luck?
It is indeed dumb luck.
Wow, that was... And yet, even though he comes from a different dimension altogether, they still have heard of Umbral. That's pretty awesome. That shouldn't surprise me, no.
Yeah, no.
Because I've been approached by a Chaos Lord. So, yes. Okay.
Something about
Asen,
that?
are you a Chaos Lord?
That might be.
On Tuesdays.
So I'll suggest to him a better way of reaching the... well, once he gets to Outcast, because once he gets to Volgren, he can get to Outcast. And hopefully he can get back to home, because no matter how much money he has with him on him right now, it's not enough to even buy a sliver of Umbral.
As for the amount.
Thank you.
Then, and explain to him the proper channels to go to. And I'll let him know about the contact that he can talk to in Outcast, who might be able to help him out in
So,
future negotiation and relations.
For your information and for your mount, he gives you a 100 gold piece onyx.
Nice.
Each of you.
Wow.
I guess without being down the mount, Boken, I guess you'll have to ride double up with me. Would you mind? You probably have a much better hand for the reins. And then I'll sit behind her and be able to put my hands on her hips. And it's been a while since I've been so close to a woman. I don't say that out loud. I'm thinking it.
Unfortunately, she has this terrible
Boken goes with
reaction
black
to
scale.
cheese.
She's no. I'm kidding. Sorry.
Wow, everyone's hitting on your...
I'm not hitting.
Yeah,
I'm
that
just
was a
like,
lot.
well, this is nice.
There you go.
This is better than not.
She has no beard.
She pushes the jar of dirt back. All right. Yeah.
Of course, you guys are riding in the dark, so...
And actually,
I don't know.
I'm going to give
what
that
happened.
I don't know what my
100
hands
gold
did.
piece onyx to Sikrik.
Hold it, 100 gold piece onyx. That's not a casting component.
Barely covers the saddle.
Yeah. All right.
I'm a good
So-
employer.
As he was saying last time, we are the worst bargainers ever.
So, your other than meeting Blackscale, your day passes uneventful. You again set up your hut, and this evening you finally get a good night's sleep.
I was about to say.
Finally.
However, Lucky is not so lucky this evening.
I was about to say, there's got to be something we need to do with this case to make it stop invading our dreams.
Indeed.
You toss and turn as
As I try to meditate, as I trance.
you attempt to trance. You pretty much are pulled out of your typical reverie, and it's as if the four of them, for the 4 hours straight, do nothing but argue over who's carrying the spear today, who wants it. You know, some of them are talking about opening the case, where others are saying no, and it's literal fist fight brawl, and teeth are knocked out, and blood certainly flies.
Awesome.
You've never had your reverie interrupted like this before. It's usually things from your past, and this seems more like, is this your future? As you finish your reverie, that is the thought on your mind as you sat and watched all of this happen.
Okay. Am I anywhere near the case when I was trancing?
Nope.
So it's not a location thing.
No.
Wondering. Okay.
So what do you do once everyone is up in the mornings?
My hair. One of my hairs is out of place. It's very distressing. I will. Gosh, what would Henri do? He'll ask Terrace, was your meditation, your trance, disturbed with any upsetting, disturbing visions of the future?
No, it was not.
I'm concerned, my new friends, that the power of this spear is interrupting even my meditation. For I had a vision of conflict. You all were fighting over the spear. I wonder if it was a vision of the future or just some malignant poisoning of my meditation.
Did I win?
But of course,
It was definitely me.
yes.
Yeah, it does that. We've had that happen to us before with this thing, when it was just a dagger.
And how have you overcome this? For it was
You don't. You just ride
disturbing
it
my
out.
beauty sleep.
You might be ugly by the end of the journey. You just ride it out.
You've just said his worst fear.
So what are we divining here?
We are divining everyone's fortune for the day individually. Myself represented by the wizard, Terrace represented by the soldier, Ryan represented by the rogue,
Uthgar by the warrior and Henri by the swashbuckler.
So I would actually switch soldier and warrior because Dave literally is a soldier.
You're absolutely right.
And
Yeah, that's
he
exactly
is
right.
more martial.
Yeah. And so for myself, the enchanter. For Taris the raven. And oh my goodness. For the rogue, he shall be meeting a charlatan, which means he just sees himself in the
I'm
water.
looking in the mirror as you draw this.
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
I'm like, yeah.
For the soldier, an evoker, and then for the swashbuckler,
I am an
the
evoker.
anarchist. Now, actually, this is the first time I've done this, so, but I will do it so that everybody can see. Because I feel like we cannot keep secrets now. It's just there's too much going on.
There's too much at stake.
Yes. So what is I will warn. So the raven down here, I would think, is a sign of good omens, for birds are rare. The enchanter, I think that means I should be preparing my enchantment spells. For the charlatan,
I don't know what this could be.
yes, indeed, a fine upstanding lord and a businessman like yourself, be wary of any offers today. The evoker, I think you should be focusing more upon your spells. It seems these days you neglect your arcane practices. And the anarchist, this is a dark mark. I think there may be foul doings for you
Not
today.
nerdarchy, but
Henri.
anarchy.
Yeah, exactly, anarchist.
Can I adjust that card? Nerd.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me see that for a minute.
Yes.
Anarchy without law, chaos.
There seems to be some
Sounds like
some
home.
mixed cards there.
Yes.
And not truly
This is to
anything.
predict our future, our past. What do?
It tells us what the day will bring. And I, for one, have seen over the past few days that the Taroka deck speaks truth. Only truth.
It is the only real truth.
So your day sets off, and you travel through the morning. You've managed to stop and see some mushrooms. Not much in the
Whatever
way
morning
of critters that you've encountered. Your hunts have managed to feed you as much as needed, but not enough to do any stockpiles. After your afternoon break, you travel looking for any signs of anything else that might be out there, anything that would be leery of. And despite your knowledge of stonework, you are all thrown for a massive, or you're all massively surprised when the ceiling collapses upon you, the floor collapses out from under you, and you begin to fall. Those of you who have winged mounts, you manage to get a good glide on. Everything above you is completely gone, and you find yourself in a completely different cavern.
Uh-oh.
Ah, this one's made of coffee.
dun.
Delicious.
Made of coffee.
So
Fortunately, we all have military saddles, so we have a better chance of staying in.
I do not. I was poor.
Well then.
we don't need that one because he's here.
I would have fronted you. Thank you. That's very kind. Thank you. I hear secret has a 100 gold piece on it.
So the entire area is coated in thick webs all throughout the entire chasm.
Oh man.
Do you not like webs?
Webs mean spiders, and spiders and drow have a long history.
And I happen to know they have poison.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's alarming.
I don't know. It's the dreaded bone wheelie spider.
Unfortunately, it is a bones miniature, and the legs do not seem to line up.
The unfortunate thing isn't about the bones, but about it can't stand.
So he's not painted yet.
We get the idea.
He's
hear you,
massive.
He's sitting at us.
So he's massive.
Rare not bearing his fangs.
Absolutely.
What is this an accurate representation, or what is the description of the creature? Which,
That's pretty much, other than color. It's
which
pretty much
they
what you
don't
would-
see.
Hi, it's rather dark in here.
They hand him some pork chops.
Deal with some light, please. If someone could get around to that.
Oh, I will cast light immediately.
Well,
Ah! Put it out! Put it out! I'd rather not see that.
So initiative.
Yes, sir.
Is that what I'm feeling here? I can determine who does what. Ooh, 12.
Let's try a fancy. Ooh, that's a 6 on the die, which means
22.
that means
What you-
that means 11.
Yeah, it's just a 15.
So I got a 15, I got a 12,
18.
I got an 18. Did I hear a 6?
I have an 11 total.
I have a 7.
I like this die.
18 was Curtis.
I was a 15.
Mark. Dave, you had the 12?
Out of the 12. That's correct.
All right. So, Mark, you're up, sir.
Where am I in relation to the thing? How far away is that? Is it each cross a 5?
20, 30. You're 40 feet away.
So I'll go up right in front of Dave.
Yeah.
Magic missile.
Okay.
You magic missile the darkness.
Yes.
How much falling damage?
You guys managed to avoid it.
The webs.
I am not on a.
Oh, that's right. You don't have that.
I'm not on a.
You do not have a winged pig.
No.
When pigs fly.
Oh, nice. Wow, that's impressive.
So,
Wow.
Well played, sir.
That for my magic missile?
No.
so that's 22.
That's 2 off of max for 4d6.
Ow.
Holy crap.
So I rolled my 18. You know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those dice are low.
We all glide down.
It's more than half of Boris's
and he's
hit points. Suck it up, pig.
All right. So how much is the damage?
I felt like how much it did. I don't know.
3d4?
3d4.
Yeah, 3d4 plus 3.
3. If you did it at first level.
I'll say yes because I don't even know what level spell.
Here's d4s if you need extra.
Looking around, do we see any others?
How good's your perception?
Very good.
Yes.
Okay.
There's others.
There's others.
9.
9 damage.
Yeah.
Kurt.
How many others and where?
They are all over the place.
Oh, great. And they're all that big?
No.
Oh, okay. There's little ones.
That is the mommy.
Oh. Great.
Squeeze me?
Yeah.
What is it to make my gecko fly?
A riding check.
Is it a move or an action?
Oh, I forgot I was on that
Could be a
damn
move,
thing.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Riding check.
What's the movement of these
Is
things?
riding a thing?
40?
Yeah, they're 40.
What is riding?
Vehicles land.
Dexterity.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't see that on my sheet.
Yeah.
I'm feeling lucky today.
Or it might be charisma to like make something.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's definitely right. It's definitely Dex. Is that double fives?
It's a 5 and a 6. So my total is 9. He's not flying.
You're feeling lucky.
That's fine. That was my...
Apparently did not like being caught in the webs.
No, so he's stuck in the webs. So
Wait, these are spider things. Doesn't it have like, does it have the thing where it can go across web?
Yeah.
Okay, well there's that.
Well, I just spent my move trying to make it move.
So it's not so much
why
it's
does
caught.
not-
It's not caught in the webs. It just would rather walk on them.
Can I encourage it? Since it won't fly, can it walk?
Yeah.
All right, let's walk away.
You want to walk away? Where are you going to?
Somewhere where there aren't a whole bunch of spiders. Because I'm soft and squishy and...
You wish to go into the middle? Here?
Sure, somewhere where there's not a lot of spiders.
I'm starting to see the problem.
Or spiders throughout the entire web, so no matter where I went, I would be near
There's-
spiders.
There's possible that there are more out there.
Okay, and what kind of... are these like little baby spiders that I don't have to worry about? Or are these like...
Which Seawig? Which C is which?
So they're 5. They're small. Okay. Well...
Well, I mean, these ones are like
Small.
spiders.
You crap your pants
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you saw that next to you on your bed.
Yes.
They're not these things.
They're not tiny or whatever the thing less than tiny is.
They bite your leg. You're not happy about it.
Understood. All right. Well, then it's time to pull out some guns and hold monster on the mommy spider. So I will cast hold monster on the mommy spider,
All right.
unless this mommy spider's undead, which will be a wisdom saving throw.
$17?
That's a match.
So
No, 17 was your DC.
Oh yeah, 17
Okay,
was.
yeah, it succeeded.
Well,
So I'm starting to see the problem with the bard. He's competition for the most protected space. Because he's going to go about where I would go.
All right.
And it's worse than that. He's faster than you.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, not really. We're both on the
All
business
right.
right
So
now.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my cool chaos ability to cast a spell at a higher level.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Witch Bolt at the big one as a 4th level spell,
Okay.
and I'm going to add 1 to that.
So it's a 5th level spell?
So it is a 5th level spell, and okay, so I will roll to hit. Oh, that is a 19 on the die.
That connects.
All right.
That's 5d12.
If you were a champion, that would be a crit.
Yeah, that would have really hurt if I was a champion, but I am not.
Or I guess it is only weapon attacks. Or attacks.
12 and 21, 25, 37 points of force lightning damage.
There's no save on that, right?
There is no save on that. And I will just maintain that. Oh, you know what?
Well, the maintain is only going to go to a d12. You're not going to hold 5. Every
Yeah, no. I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
And
Maintain or attack?
so if I action surge, do I have to let it go?
As long as you don't cast another spell.
Yeah, you have to concentrate on that.
Yeah. Another concentration spell.
Yeah, you can cast anything that's not a concentration spell.
It's because it gets kind of weird because it's still technically the same round.
What's the... You don't have the spell open, right?
What spell did you cast again?
Witch Bolt?
Witch Bolt,
Well, I mean, a concentration spell, you can cast other spells while you have a concentration.
absolutely. You just can't cast another concentration spell.
I understand that, but I believe it's supposed to be like you don't get to do anything else.
Well, it costs your action.
This spell ends if you use your action to do anything else.
Well, then you go.
So I would say yes. If you action surge, you can continue to concentrate and do another d12 damage.
Ooh, yeah.
Or you can use your action to do what else you would do in a round. But if you do anything else with that said
That
action,
gives you haste.
It ends it.
it ends it.
Which, I mean, it's only
would
a
it- would it
D12
help
round,
if,
which isn't that much damage for me.
Bo can cast it
5d12
on
is nice for an opening volley,
you.
but
If Bo can cast haste on you, will that help you
So-
with the extra action?
I'm just going to step into
Which
it,
must be used to.
Can I take an extra attack with it?
Yeah.
and
it's
I
one
will
of the
just
things you
take
can
my
do.
Get like
axe attacks.
4 attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna have.
So well, it's more than the 19.
that hits.
And And, well, that's another 14 on the die, so... Alright, so I come in with a volley of axe swings. Yeah, doing my patented figure 8 maneuver.
Nice.
Which is 5, 9, 15, 17 points of damage.
Total?
Total. As I slash.
It roars as you catch both front
Boris.
legs.
Boris slams in. This is going to slam into him as well. Is that 10 feet between us? I had to move in to attack.
You did 5,
Alright.
so you can't get a charge.
Curses.
I don't know what you guys are gonna do. Oh well.
What did the shoot that you act on?
18.
He went first.
You went.
Oh, you did that.
Alright, does a 17 hit?
A 17 is going to miss.
Alright, so Boris does not hit. Curse you, Boris.
The axe swing caused him to lift the leg, which winds up getting him out of Boris's tusks.
Dang, I should have used inspiration.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I know.
Are you done?
Well, that's what I.
Yeah.
Ryan, you're up, sir.
Does anybody go after me? Do you go after me? Is that...
I am going after you. Want me to? You want to hold?
Well, you know what?
I can give you. Oh, never mind.
No. What I'll do is, that thing looks half a tick slower on its left-hand side, so I'll give a help action to Taris
Okay.
for its next. So I have that's my bonus action.
Right. So you get advantage on your next attack.
Their first attack. I will use my action to cast from my once per day from the necklace mirror image. And then I will look for a defensible position, which I think I can't really get much better than where I'm at, because the bard has taken the most defensible position. Yep. And I will kind of finger a dagger at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So kind of
Yeah.
scuttle up next to the bard.
And that's me.
Okay.
Freaking spiders.
How come you didn't attack?
Because I used my action to activate an item,
Oh, okay.
so didn't get an attack.
I totally missed that part. What did you activate?
I have a necklace that lets me cast mirror image once per day.
So, how big are these small spiders? Are they actual size generally?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Like giant
Like a
spiders.
dog. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like this, right? It's like a foot.
18 inches, roughly.
Yeah.
You can still step
A
on
poodle.
it.
Sure. Poodle size.
Stomp right on that something.
Oh, you know what? I will
Size
withdraw my
spiders.
rapier because I realized the fighting is going to come to close quarters.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Who do we appreciate?
Perfect spot. Ah, man. A drider?
Is
Whoa.
that Wissywig?
So, from behind, you hear some arcane words,
Spidery words?
spidery words of magic, if you will, and bolts fly out of the creature's hands and strike the Aarakocra, bouncing off of him. They land
So,
surrounding
Spider
him.
strike? That's awesome.
underground, he's going to have a phobia of underground and spiders by the end of this adventure.
If he lives.
All right. Well,
Remember the 100 gold onyx.
That's just messed up, Ted. Throwing spiders at people. That's just gross.
It's a combination of summoning and magic
Poodle-sized
missiles.
spiders.
Awesome.
I don't know if it's a humanoid. Aberration.
Let's see here. So 19 and a
Okay, tell me
24 hit
something
you,
there,
Dave?
Seth.
A 19 and a 24.
Yes.
Reaction shield, no.
Both of them miss.
Yes.
So 28.
That will hit. Barely.
Yeah, that's why I hate you.
Should I point out the fact that you took falling damage there for your prone? And
He
your
already
mount?
moved.
Oh, you moved.
Right.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Just looking out.
I see that. We landed on our feet.
Pigs are like cats. Who knew?
Yeah, absolutely.
18 points of damage.
Ooh, that hurt. Was that for the big one?
Yes.
Plus side, you're best positioned to take poison damage.
Yeah, you have resistance on that, right?
I do. Yeah, I do have resistance to poison.
That's why I have to poison damage.
Oh man, citrus looks. It's not good.
There's only one thing to do: fireball at our feet.
Yeah. We're all resistant. I don't know. Is my character resistant to fire too?
Dungeons and Dragons,
did you
not
drink the
Dungeons and
potion?
Doilies. Hit
Sure.
it.
Absolutely.
He wasn't there.
I wasn't there. What?
Well, this guy's carrying extra.
Oh,
Up to,
How's he carrying extra?
he asked the giant.
He stole it. He literally stole it.
He
Well,
didn't steal it, he asked for it.
if the high elf, for saving his life twice, was willing to let me drink the potion, then I would drink the potion. If I had,
Would you have offered?
but I would have
Out
to.
of clear blue, no.
I would have to have known that it existed. So
I would have
somebody
to know
mentioned
that he
it.
would need it.
no.
Well, apparently it hasn't come up yet.
All right. Well. Ow.
I'm gonna give it to a drow anyway.
thing.
Forgot to do a thing.
All right, Scott, you're up.
All right. I am going to. Boken is going to cast Haste on Terrace,
Okay.
and Asen
is that range or is that touch?
It's touch.
Okay.
Yeah.
She will
Well, you know what? I'm sorry. I got the spell right here. Haste. Oh, it could be done up to 30 feet.
Okay, so you're good.
Yeah. Okay. So she
That's
will
good.
cast
She would have
haste,
8 and 4 attacks of opportunity.
haste on Terrace. Does that does prompt the attacks of opportunity, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Only if she were to move.
Oh, and actually, I did have an action, but I said I was going to cast light. If that's my action, that's my action.
That would be your action.
Okay. All right. So I'm
Now we
with
can
the
see.
area.
They can see.
Oh, and
Well, you would have briefly been able to say.
so and then what is the situation for Sikrik? Is he actually prone?
He looks like he's been knocked down.
Okay.
He's been spidered.
Okay. He is going to stand. Is that his whole action?
That's half his move.
No. He looks like he's been knocked out.
Oh, so he looks unconscious.
Yes.
He looks like he's dying from spider
We
venom.
should go. Somebody has to go stand over him and be like, "You got knocked the fuck out."
I need more people.
Yeah.
I need people.
That's the takeaway here that you need more.
All right.
people.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. So Sikrik cannot take an action, correct?
Correct.
Based on his condition. All right. Okay. And then Maya Bisner looks sad because he's sad about Sikrik. That's it.
All right, Mark,
That's
you're
the
up.
full sheet. Like I have a sheet for my actions now.
How close can I get to it?
You want to get up to this thing?
Yeah.
Can the Abyssers
Oh,
fight?
by the way, did Che do
No, they
anything?
can't. I asked.
Shay's not much of a fighter. He's just kind
He's
of.
a lover.
Okay, I understand that.
He's a lover.
So
Yeah,
if you
that's-
go
that's
this way, you'll
my
be fine.
character's
If you go
catchphrase.
this way, you'll suffer some attacks to that.
Well, I'll go that way then.
No matter what.
And I have a 26, 25, 19, and
They'll hit.
and I'm invoking this thing. Where
Don't
it's a
forget your
D4. Yeah, I took 4 attacks. D4 is reduces my critical range by a D4.
Okay.
And
So-
that range will go down by 3.
So
So it goes from 20 to 17.
those 3 are crits. I don't know what the other one was.
The other one was the natural 11.
Okay.
So-
So 3 crits.
All right.
Is this Tarish here?
Yes.
Wow. 3 crits. That is a cool thing that you do.
So,
Be a single attack.
6 is 14 plus 10 is 24.
You're saying that haste does only one action, or it gives you
29.
No, he's talking about the ability.
The ability.
Haste gives him one additional
Attack, yeah. And then
action, which must be one of the following blah blah blah, of which make an attack is melee attack is one of them. Dash.
But that's what they actually can't attack him from haste.
Yeah.
27.
27 damage.
Well, there's a 29. That's a 27.
Also, your
This is
AC,
going to be like
a few other things happen
points
too.
of dex. Correct.
Yeah.
Well, it's plus 2 to AC. Your
It's
speed
probably
is
gonna be
doubled.
deadly.
Advantage on dex.
I hope so.
Yeah.
You can attack with one weapon, dash, disengage,
27.
hide, or use an object. Not cast a spell.
$21.
Okay. His reels back from the furious striking. That you sink into this creature. In reaction, it comes at you, AC 20.
That hits.
Is that counting your +2 from haste?
Yeah, plus 2
yeah.
AC from haste.
It only brings me to 19.
It also doubles your
So-
speed.
Yeah.
So you
Gives
can run
you
away.
advantage
So
on
you take
dex.
11 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, he barely touched you.
You're up, Kurt.
All right, Driders. I think Henri might know a thing or two about Driders. Are they considered humanoid? Sorry, it's gonna matter. Probably not. I think they're aberrations or beasts or something.
Monstrosities.
Monstrosity.
They are a monstrosity. They are not humanoid.
All right, the other thing is, since he has a lifetime of charming and persuasion, does he think that these vermin or the big vermin are immune to charm?
You would probably assume the
Little
spiders are not gonna be able to be charmed.
How about the big one?
You're not certain.
You need a sexy woman spider costume.
I do. I need a sexy woman
Bugs-
spider costume.
Bugs Bunny it up.
Unless that thing has got like 200 hit points, it's got to be close to killing them.
All right. Well then, I don't like spellcasters. Spellcasters must die.
Some of my best friends are spellcasters.
Enemy spellcasters. So,
Evil laugh.
oh, I know just the thing to do. Except I have to check one thing.
He's got the anti-spider spell.
I do. He'll be able to do this 4 times as well as anybody else here. If I'm right. I'm sorry. I should have looked this up beforehand. It just occurred to me.
And at this point, folks, this is where Kurt breaks Ted's game again.
No, sorry. Being caught in the middle of things that can't be charmed, that's he's found my weakness.
That and lava cake. Lava
You
cake's
just
so
confirmed it.
goddamn delicious. If they were undead spiders, it would
no.
be just next level.
Must use all of its movement. No. I will cast Hold Monster on the Drider.
Hold there, Drider. He's like, I wasn't going to go anywhere anyway.
We catch this in once
If
per
he's held,
session,
can he
right?
cast spells?
Chaos?
So what?
Hold on, I'm sorry. If he's held, he's paralyzed. If he's paralyzed, can he cast spells? Probably not.
No, he's incapacitated.
Yay! That's exactly what I want to do.
We catch
Yep,
these
that's what we'll
once
do
per
then.
session. Is that how that works?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
And that's my other big spell.
Okay. So what is your?
17.
Yeah, I know the DC. What
I'm
is
sorry,
it?
will
Target.
save.
Will's wisdom.
Wisdom. Will. What edition am I playing?
who is this one person you speak of?
Actually, Will's been replaced with Wheaton as the default
Nat
nomenclature.
20.
Natural 20.
He has advantage?
Yes.
What a waste of a spell.
I could have touched that.
All right, well
I
then.
cast light. Really? You're complaining? I'm an 11th level wizard. I cast light.
Well, I don't know why you didn't do fireball, but okay. Well, then I will try to encourage my mount to fly away again. I'm going to inspire my mount to fly away.
and kill a spider in the process.
There we go. I rolled a 1, and then I rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
Nice.
So, fly, be free. Time to leave. And he'll fly up as far away from this combat as he can go. Oh, I love it. Oh yes, actually, I'm angling so the rider can't shoot spells at me. Excellent choice.
He just left you there with those spiders.
He gave you your spot.
That's true.
I did.
But I'm on the mount with Boken still.
Perhaps you can use her for a shield.
You're up there.
I'm not above it.
Excellent. I will cast haste,
Okay.
and then I will attack. Attack! The spider. And I will cash in some inspiration to attack! That's cracked. Oh, that is a 18.
18 hits, sir.
Oh, that is the magic number.
You gotta give me the thing that you spent.
No, you cannot have it. I will not give it to you, sir. May I have another? All right, so he will take a whopping. I believe that is 11 points of damage. Take that, icky sputter guy.
So that is a 22 to hit you.
22 will not hit me. I have a 24 while hasted.
Okay.
I'm getting jiggy with it. Bobbing and weaving, bobbing and weaving.
Ryan?
Alright. I will stab down at the spider right next to me, because it's right there. With the rapier. That's a 19 on the die, so I'm pretty sure that'll hit.
Almost. It was so close.
Then I will. Do I want to chuck a dagger, or do I want to give somebody? You know what? I will pitch a dagger at one of the other spiders down near us, near Boken.
He hits it out of the cavern.
AC 16.
Alright.
Okay, so probably popped. And I say to Boken, you know, this mount can fly away from peril, and as we are near peril, it'd be good to be away from it.
Boken is concentrating on haste. She's like murmuring in spells. What are you saying? like,
Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna try.
She
Can
can
I, as
concentrate
my
and,
move, try to urge the mount to fly?
pull up the reins.
So that's a dex check? All right. So I try to grab the reins around her, and with dex, that's a 23.
Let's grab a couple of these things here. Excellent.
So, and urge it to fly toward, like, cover. So maybe,
This one?
yeah, that seems pretty good. Yeah. Daddy liked that. And, I'm done.
Whoa!
Hey, day
What?
morning.
Wow.
in the world is that?
So the spellcaster in the back, he again weaves his magic, and like rain, spiders just begin to fall all over you.
Ooh.
That's just creepy.
Drop the fireball right at your feet.
Spider ball. Well, you know what you're doing now.
Just don't burn Shay. He's made of wood.
Is he?
I think so. Otherwise, we have to have a montage of all the memories that we've had with Shay. Him eating dead bodies, disposing of them.
So you take 16 poison damage.
Wow.
I know it's unpredictable. Yeah, that's right. I hope you had the time of your life. That's the montage
Dropping
music.
from
It's the
68 to
official,
54.
the official montage music.
Ugh.
Was that Loth with an accent?
No, it was me rolling horribly.
Hardly good for us.
No.
Gotta take out the Drider.
So you
He's got
take
advantage against spells.
12 damage from its leg as it smacks you.
Tactically, I should go sneak and try to like murder the Drider.
Yeah.
Based on my character, I would absolutely not do that.
Drop something.
Yep. You're effectively at 24 now, right?
Yes.
Rawr, take 2 points of damage.
Curses.
All right.
You're up, sir.
All right. Boken is going to concentrate with haste on Terrorist.
Okay.
I really wanted... So, my planned action was to go aid Sikrik, but I get the idea if I do that, it will trigger attack of opportunities from those creatures.
Yeah, and it looks like...
If I cast, the same thing will happen, right?
No.
Then I'm going to cast Banishment on the large spider. It has a charisma save at a 15.
Okay.
The large spider.
The thing you don't know is that this spider's charming as fuck.
Extraplanar
Yeah.
creature.
Well, I
have to
chose
be.
Banishment because I think its charisma is going to be low.
Yeah, it's charming as fuck. You didn't know it. Like, little known fact.
What's your DC?
15.
It passes.
Oh, it
Damn.
passes! Oh!
Yo, he's doing a tap dance like, this is how charming and charismatic I am.
Wow.
Holds
That's all
on
I
a top
got.
hat.
And then Sikrik continues to be attacked by poodle-sized spiders.
Is that death saves for him?
That's
We're
rough.
going to find out.
Some poisons though, when they knock you out, when they drop you, you only go unconscious. They don't kill.
Wow.
It's but the spiders can still bite.
Well,
that's that.
so spiders do 2d8, or the giant spiders do 2d8 poison per round.
You have 2 evokers.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Okay.
Mark.
3 evokers.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Time to.
Well, technically only 2 evokers.
What level wizard is he?
He's the other evoker.
Oh, that's right. Well, Vulcan.
Oh.
Is she an evoker?
Boken? I can show you. I don't think it's really that specific.
Oh, just wondering. I thought she was, and she's an apprentice to a
21,
Here,
19,
Take a look.
2 19s.
To me, that's not clear what she is.
Where's this from?
It was online.
20.
He cleared it.
I'll hit.
There's actually, it's really good. There's a site that has like these one-page people down.
I see.
You wanna go down?
Oh,
19,
she's
21.
second
But
level,
she's
so
fifth
it doesn't
level.
matter.
No, she's 5th level now.
26
She's
damage.
scaled up to 5th.
Oops.
There you go up, yeah.
Sorry, it's just
You'll
one
get there.
page.
Yeah, it's a little wonky, but
22.
Fireball at your feet would have been.
but
Yeah,
that none of that.
that would have been the thing of
Yeah,
choice.
You
yeah.
could exclude
Does she
himself.
have fireball?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, she
And
does.
the remaining 2, I'll just pivot and hit.
Oh, you
Oh,
killed the
yeah.
big one?
Well, actually, I think it's better to give him haste. He's got a lot more options.
So she can cast fireball while she's concentrating on haste.
Oh,
She just can't, if she casts another concentration spell or takes so much damage that she loses her concentration.
I will have her cast.
How far can I go
Fireball
with
in the next
Misty
round.
Step?
Sorry about that.
30 feet.
30 feet?
Yeah, I think it's 30 feet.
That helps. I will have her cast fireball.
All right, so the big mama's gone.
You still got some movement.
See that?
Yeah, that was good. That was like.
So,
I'm next. So,
10, 15, 20.
You have double speed.
5, 30.
But he's using Misty Step.
Well, not if I have double speed. I
Right,
mean,
exactly. You can go up to 60. You walk it. You can walk 60.
You can walk 60 feet.
But you
You're
take
right
attacks
there.
of opportunity. Misty Step
Avoids that.
it avoids it, and you still have your movement after.
You can take the long way
Oh, okay.
around, can he? And it only takes
Oh,
one.
Misty's a
well,
bonus.
well, fuck it. So, where. Oh, god damn
You
it.
could take an attack of opportunity from one spider.
This isn't Dungeons and Doilies. folks.
Exactly. You got more than enough. You can
Yeah, that's where I'm going. I'm going right here.
go all the way around. And, yeah.
He's going
But he does take one. You are taking one attack from that spider, right?
Okay. Can I stomp on it too while I'm walking by?
Well, you already used all 4 of your attacks. So, I didn't hit AC 19. So,
He missed.
All right, now it's time to.
okay.
Wait, who knocked the spider out? Oh man, who's gonna banish that thing? Oh, I guess that was that. Yeah, that was a waste.
Free shots at me. I forgot I run up there and stand there.
Still, it's not as good as I thought it was. All right, so I'm going to fly so I have a view of the Drider.
Oh, this fight is making me hungry.
Dexterity saves and attack rolls. He's not attacking. And I will settle my guitar and play a tune unique to the guitar, and summon right around him, not involving him at all, so that he can easily get to the Drider. Tentacles spring forth out of the ground, grab the Drider, and start bludgeoning it.
Okay.
Everard's black tentacles.
Roll that spell.
Yeah. There's no saving throw. If he starts his turn there, he starts taking damage, and he may be restrained.
Alright, Avard's Black Tentacles is in full effect.
Yes. Or Henri's ever-probing hentai tentacles.
Dave.
Henri's hugging tentacles.
I will.
Next saving throw, take 3d6 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Where's your fireball circle?
Around the right.
I want to see. Put that near me to see. Can I get all the spiders?
No.
All right. Well,
You can get all the ones here, or you can get all the ones around Scott and.
I think
Sicker.
the biggest number is the first spot, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Concentrate.
all right. And how many of us are over there?
You, your mount, Shay, and him.
Perfect. So I exclude all of them, and they'll just go fireball. So does that wipe out all the spiders? Need I roll?
How much damage would you say on average it's going to do?
It's 8 dice 6.
8 die 6. So
How many hit points do they have?
So 4, 9, 10, 18, 24 points of damage.
Save
So
for half.
they can't take less than 12.
Yeah. Vroom, vroom.
9999.
And how far is it between me and the Drider?
So you cast Fireball?
Yes.
What about him?
Invoker.
there's 30.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm
No,
going
right.
I'm going right to him, charging him to right there, and I will take a swing at him.
Okay. We got to make a
Yes,
dex save.
For what?
For what?
As far as my tentacles.
I know we're on the same team.
I'm on the edge, right?
No, no.
But he
it's
just
good.
cast Fireball at his
In order to get to him, it's
At
going to
his
get
feet?
it.
At my feet or his feet? Whose feet?
enough to kill all the
If,
spiders.
if he's in the effect.
yeah.
to get
Okay,
to him.
so I got to. All right, dex save.
I failed my saving throw. How much do I take?
You were excluded. Dave's
Oh,
on
that's right. He excluded.
Yeah, actually.
Evoker.
Awesome.
Didn't you do that with the
All
tentacles?
right, so I am not going to make my saving throw.
So you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Those tentacles
what?
have been set to
Your
warp.
tentacles.
No, I said it so that you could reach the Drider without having to go into the tentacles.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, that's what
Specifically.
All right.
Did anyone else hear me say that?
Yeah,
I thought you
but
had
he's
said
the
you
dungeon
put
master.
it so that he was out of the range of it.
Yeah, I thought he was adjacent to the Drider. I thought
He was not. He goes within 10 feet.
I'm sorry. Well, that was my misunderstanding.
All right. Well, I am going to use my last bit of inspiration to re-roll that because that was pathetic. Oh, and that is worse. So my question is, does a 13 hit the Drider?
No, it does not.
Should use these to roll a tray.
Is that it? Was that the problem?
Ryan, you're up, sir.
It's not much better.
All right. I guess I will wheel.
If only we had a bard giving out inspiration.
If only. What do I look like? A bard? I'm gonna.
I can only. Oh, that's a bonus action.
I'm gonna wheel the Abysser to within range that I can
All right, you give out like a die 10,
chuck
right?
a dagger at the Drider and then whip back
That was a
around
mistake.
the
Rookie
corner.
mistake.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm going to bonus action and get back hit points.
Okay.
Rookie mistake.
Second wind.
Yeah. Ooh, that's not bad at all. So, 9 plus.
Bonus action.
Are you like within
15.
melee range, within 5 feet of it?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. So that's gonna give me so I don't have advantage yet because I have to stealth. I'll use the bonus action to essentially hide behind.
Well, you have an ally
I
adjacent.
cast wife summon cookies.
Nice. Yeah. Well, no, but
Doesn't
but
that give you advantage if you have an ally
I don't.
adjacent?
That doesn't. I have to be.
Oh, that gives you
Because I'm the
sneak
DM.
attack.
Yeah,
My
I get
wife made them.
sneak attack, yeah.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Are these oatmeal?
I don't know.
Let me see.
So my minimum stealth is a what is that? It's ridiculous. Plus 9. So my minimum stealth is a 19. Do I need to roll?
No,
I would roll.
Okay.
these are horrible. I'll eat them for you guys.
All right. There's a 19 on the die.
Yeah,
So,
fine.
that's a 27 or 28. All right. So cool. I'm gonna basically chuck a dagger with advantage. And that's a 19 on the die there. And I will, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7. Use my spiffy dagger. That just gives the extra die.
Ooh. Poison?
No, just magic. Magic daggers, how do they work? Alright, so that's 10, 20, 31, 32, plus 37 total.
37.
So basically, stick a dagger like into her shoulder, that impacts pretty hard there, and then go back around the corner so that we're kind of like here-ish.
That's stone.
What do you mean? So, well,
There's a wall there.
no, I mean, but like this is not a wall, or
Well, you have to be in the brown. This is rock here.
okay. I thought this dark was just shadow.
Of course, you could be higher or lower than me.
Yeah, so we'll kind of be hiding around the corner. Yep. And that's.
And I was
that's me.
wondering how you were saying you were out of his range. I didn't realize that was a wall.
Yeah. So yeah, I fly and then do things and then fly back.
So the two of you can make a dex save.
Myself, yeah.
No.
Oh.
Mark and Dave.
Does a natural 20 pass?
Yes.
13.
So you're gonna take full.
What's he do? Is it the Drider's turn?
Yes,
Did he make his saving throw?
he did.
Oh!
He's still taking damage, but
Indomitable, I can re-roll that.
okay.
What kind of damage?
He still
is
takes the bludgeoning damage from the tentacles?
it? Okay.
To 18.
What happened?
What happened, yeah.
You take some amount of magic damage.
Okay.
More
spiders.
More spiders.
More spiders.
Oh,
They-
I'm immune to that.
They explode all around you.
How much damage was it?
You each take 13.
Alright, so. Boris has.
Another one?
Boris has a 16 for a saving
No.
throw.
Misty stepped.
Oh, lovely. Okay, that's fine.
How hard has it been hit so far?
Okay.
Ryan's the only one that's hurt it.
So did a DC 16 pass?
Yes.
Okay. How much damage? So how much did we take? I'm sorry.
It was 27 if you failed, 13 if you
13.
passed.
Okay.
Oh,
Poor Boris, he's hurt bad.
what is the Drider? Is it a humanoid?
It's not a humanoid.
Monstrosity.
So dominate person's not going to work, which is why I asked. In case that's why you're asking.
No, I was gonna jar it.
Oh, well, that would be. Oh, another spider came to play.
No, it Misty stepped.
No.
Oh, right.
Another
Oh, yeah,
spider
wow.
came to play.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
So 20 hit you, Scott?
Oh yeah. Room to spare.
That guy has to die. He's really annoying.
So that's 10 damage, and you can make a save.
Okay. What type of save?
Con.
It is a 12.
So you take 13 poison damage.
All right, hold on. I am going. Sorry. You can, yeah. So 54 to 44, and then 13 more from that, right?
Yep. So 31.
31.
And then
So I made my concentration a 20.
okay,
That should do it, right?
How much damage did you take?
takes 13. So 10 or half the damage, it's done. So a 10 is passed. So I hit Dave once.
It's time for another.
So you take 5 damage, and Dave, you take 3.
These guys. These guys.
Scott, you up.
All right. All right. I am going to use. Yeah. So we're going to. Boken is going to fireball the spiders. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. And that's going to be 8d6.
She's not an invoker, right?
No.
She's not. All right.
The points are a resource, friends.
Exactly. Yeah, hold on.
Of course, he's an invoker.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so that's 7.
I'm going to absorb elements on that.
9, 14. Oh, wait. 14 plus. Oh, 18 total.
Those are all ones.
All right. So you get a dex save to start with.
Yes. So that is a 9,
All right.
but I'm going to half and half. So I'm going to take a quarter no matter what.
Okay. So you're using the spell regardless.
Yes. yes.
Oh, you're
right.
fireball at your feet again?
Here, well, they just fireballed.
I just
Oh, okay.
Make your save.
Yes.
Are you able to exclude?
So
No,
it's
she's an.
Oh,
no,
she's not. I
she's
thought it was
18
you
damage.
casting, not her.
So
I am an
9,
evoker.
right.
Yeah, but
So you
they
take
keep
4.
telling me I should exclude.
Well,
so you
well.
I do. All right, and actually,
could have taken 2, Dave.
So, yeah, all right. Okay. Well, Boris isn't down yet, almost.
Yeah.
oh, so that was effective.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, nice. Oh, and she maintains concentration on Taris for haste.
No, he's
And at this point,
He's up there.
Asen is going to cast Disintegrate.
Well, how
on
big of a fireball
the
was
Drider.
it? Did it hit all the spiders feasting on the Aarakocra?
It did not.
Yeah, so It is. I'm going to disintegrate the Drider.
Okay.
So Dex save out of 15.
So I did that as a 3rd level spell, Ted.
Saber suck.
What's the DC?
15. Good luck.
Bad luck.
Cutting words.
Yes!
Cutting words.
Does it make it?
No.
Okay.
Cutting words, I don't think works
That
on
is
a-
going
well,
to
it
be
works on saving throws.
10d6 plus 40. Do I need to roll it? Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Do you want a cup?
Actually, I'm going to roll these twice. Okay, so we've got 9, 11, 14, 15 plus. So we're at 55,
Attack, ability, or
65,
Ability is a saving throw.
70, 71.
damage. No, ability checks and saving throws are distinctly different.
That doesn't kill?
My understanding.
Holy crap.
So,
Oh, and then
That's true, because-
then I am going to. I'll take the attack
Because
of
Hex
opportunity.
specifically
I'm going to
Yeah.
secret.
targets.
okay.
Well,
I'm
yeah, in
moving
regards
to
to
him.
ability checks.
Yeah. Merle's has a lot of response on this.
Let's just tweet him right now.
You could, but you'd say.
It's an 18 on the die. I'm certain it's going to hit you.
Yeah, he's got it.
So,
What did he?
I'm moving to secret.
so that's 10 damage.
All right.
I'm sorry.
I'm at
What, who
21.
did what to you?
Make a con save.
It was a attack of opportunity from
yeah,
the spider.
exactly.
Constitution save.
I'm at 21, and my con is +2. You want the save?
Yeah.
Sorry, here you go. These are nice. It is a 9.
So that's another 14 poison damage.
I'm at 7.
Not dead yet.
You get 3 death saves.
That's right. Who's
Misty stepped right up into his face.
in his grill?
The grill.
I hit 3. Well, does it 18 hit?
No.
Okay. I hit twice then.
Cutting words
What
will
did you
help
hit?
him.
26.
Okay.
You want to
Times
make
and then both crits.
Okay.
I would also like a homemade cookie. Scott, can
You cannot have a homemade cookie.
I? Can I has a homemade cookie? Oh, it's like sticking.
Okay,
Up here, I'll just take the plate. It's like because it's really delicious and hot.
Just fold the plate and funnel them into your mouth.
Yeah, that's the appropriate. Cookie pieces.
Yummy. I'm next. Figure out what. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Hope it works.
34.
All right.
$33.
So your first strike shears off a couple legs. Your second strike shears the bulbous torso practically in half.
That's how we do it on the surface.
This is what, the third round? Yeah. All right. If I forget again, remind me about my Bardic Inspiration. I forgot it was a bonus action. I could have passed out 2 of those during this attack. My bad.
Well, it's not like you're
is-
soundly handling everything I've thrown at you.
Well,
I mean, this
Oh,
is
we
like
gotta
our
run over and
he's
try
down
to
to 7
save
hit
the
points.
bird, dude.
this is like our experience of bards. Really, is like they have these capabilities. They don't use these capabilities.
Oh,
So
then
you're like fulfilling expectations. You're
outstanding.
aces.
So the Aarakocra, he looks dead. He's on.
I might as well.
Do you have a healing word?
There's still that
I do
big
have a
spider
healing
over there,
word,
right?
But he's being feasted upon by spiders.
Well, I go over and start killing the spiders.
Well, vicious mockery on the. No, not even vicious mockery. We'll do a dissonant whispers.
Okay.
I will whisper something in spider that it really doesn't like, and it will take.
Your mama wears army boots, a lot of them.
Oh yeah. Michael wears 8 army boots. That's right.
No, she only wears 7.
We'll bump
She
it
can't
up to
afford
4th
the
level.
8th one.
Well, I don't know how tough that thing is, but we'll bump it up to 4th level. So it takes 5d6 psychic damage with save for half.
Your spider silk is a synthetic.
Oh!
Oh,
Nylon.
nylon. Yeah, there you go.
Actually, pass the save.
Damn, you with the saves though. I gotta say, like,
No, I can't
I
cut
think
where to
there's
save.
only been like 1 or 2 saves that you actually failed when it mattered.
Well, you got the disintegrate. That's important.
12,
Disintegrate, save enough,
16,
right?
Yeah.
17, 18. 18 points of
18.
damage.
So half to 9.
Yeah.
Dave.
And then as a bonus action,
Oh.
I'm going to give Dave some inspiration.
All right.
Roll a d10. You want me to?
Well,
or
no,
you
I
to?
mean, he
Yeah,
he rolls the
choose
d10
it,
when he uses
When he
it.
uses
All right,
it.
so I guess the blue die. Nah, the purple die will be my first attack.
What are you
One.
attacking?
That big spider.
Oh, you charge over there, and
Yeah.
if charge was a thing.
All right, so I am going to use that d10 now. So that will give me a 17 as my lowest number.
All right.
Does that hit?
That does. What's Boris's armor class?
Boris's armor class is not that great. Actually, his armor class is not so bad. He has a 17.
Okay. Well, he just got hit. 4 times.
He's wearing boarding.
He got hit how many times?
3 times from these guys.
Okay.
You charge through him.
All right.
4, 5, 6. So he takes 11 points of poison damage.
All right. So he is. So he's at 1 hit point because he has relentless, and because there are multiple attacks, it was it had to be less than 10 that he was dropped by. So he lasted him. Ha 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 ha. All right. And now I have
Drop the drider, Karis.
so.
It's what I do.
It's
the only reason I'm here.
All right. 6, 15,
He's got one job.
18. 26, 33,
So, Mr. Varys, what is your role in the party?
39,
Kill stuff.
I'll kill
45 points of damage.
Kaboom. There we go.
You doing anything, Ryan?
I'm gonna chuck daggers at the spiders that are kind of around Bird Boy.
Okay.
Oop. All right. Well, there's a one that I get to reroll because halfling off awesomeness. Does an AC 15 hit?
Yes.
All right. So I miss with one, and I probably kill the other.
All right. The
Excuse me.
holes in the drider at your feet begin pouring out. Spiders at your feet.
Oh my god, I back away.
That's just gross.
Another one?
Spider swarms.
Oh my gosh. Never ending spiders. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
We need a huge can of raid.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
You
Dave,
still have your bonus, right?
you can make a
Did you
saving
use
throw,
your
Dave.
bonus?
My bonus.
Your bardic inspiration, did you use it?
Yeah, I did. I needed it. What's that?
Can you make a dex save?
I don't know. Maybe.
Can I choose to disbelieve? This is just a nightmare.
Natural 20.
Well, that'll pass.
Is the spear in any way, shape, or form present during this whole episode?
Oh yeah. Right there, underneath the dead spider. No, it's attached to somebody's horse. Another one.
Oh, your board is totally gonna go down.
Yeah, he's done.
20. So it's 28 force damage.
Force damage?
Force. Magic.
These are force spiders.
They're
The force is
they're
strong in these
magically
spiders.
created.
The force is strong in these spiders.
And they stick around and continue to bite.
Yeah.
That's a cool spell. I want to
you.
learn that spell.
All right, daggers. Let's see.
What is that
I've
spell?
thrown 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a custom spell created by cast by the Arachnomancers.
Arachnomancer.
I need to talk to these guys.
All right, now things aren't
Teach
looking
me
so
that
great.
spell.
So are they mounds of spiders or is it 2 big spiders came out?
They're
No.
mounds.
Arachno, what do they call them? Arachno?
Mounds, dope.
Yeah, I'm thinking about
I
the
did-
almond joys. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Which I would probably rather put spider. I would rather chew on spiders than eat a fucking
4 dice in the
There's
best I
a
can
nut
get
in the
is
center of each.
Yeah, Because screw
So they
candy's made out of crappy
swarm all over you, but don't seem to
coconut.
Mounts are the worst.
Coconut.
offer
Coconut's
any,
bullshit candy.
any significant
Totally agree.
hits.
Just fireball me.
Yeah.
It's actually less annoying that
The
way.
points are a resource,
All right.
as you have said.
Well, as Scott would say.
Yeah.
Well, except your boar.
So
is dead,
I am
right?
going to
What's that?
hit.
Is your boar dead?
I'm sorry to do this.
Well, no.
He's got 1 hit point.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Wait,
gonna do Ice
don't
Storm
kill my
right
mount.
here. I'm going to put Ice Storm right here.
Okay.
All right. So it's going to.
Why not do it to the Drider?
I thought the Drider's down.
There's another one.
There's another one in that corner that cast another attack
I
with the
don't see
force
it.
spiders.
Oh, it was literally hidden by that.
His stealth check, he succeeded.
How big
Yes,
is your?
no problem.
How big is your ice?
Oh,
storm?
so I want. Tell me if I can do this.
Yeah.
So, actually, he is going to. Asen is going to stoop down on his, just bend his knees and put his finger at Sikrik's neck,
Okay.
to see if he still has a pulse, and then he's going to cast Ice Storm to the Drider.
Okay. You can cast a spell unless you're actually using a skill. You're not going to be able to get any information off of. So you can medicine check to
Yeah.
stabilize or to see whether he's alive or not.
But I have to have medicine to do that.
No.
No.
You just
yeah.
need to make the check.
You have to take an action.
Would that stop me from casting?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So then, I'm not going to be able to help him.
The Taroko was correct.
This is the most damage I've ever taken. I've taken like
What was the Taroko?
Over 80
Well, you said
per-
evoker.
All right. I am going to
It's
cast Ice Storm on this thing.
Okay.
right
How big
here.
is your ice storm, if
All
I
right.
may ask?
It is 20-foot radius.
So you can get all the spiders and him.
That's a 30-foot radius.
Yeah, no, it's just.
Is this the 20 foot? This.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you
that's
couldn't
not-
get
That's
some
not
of
a
the
20-foot radius.
Yeah,
That's
no,
too
it's
small.
too. Yeah.
It's 10-foot radius.
No,
That's just gonna do 3. Oh no, that's not too bad. It's just 3d8 plus 46. I'm doing that. I'm hitting this thing with an Ice Storm.
I mean,
Okay.
20-foot radius. If this is, to put it here is 10, 20. Sorry, 10, 20. That gets him.
You have to go here.
Only have to get part of him.
10, and then 1, 2. So you could get.
Half of those? Yeah, I'll do that. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. They all need to make a save.
As an evoker, I'm assuming you're going to leave Che, the dwarf, and his mount in the clear.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So
Yeah, he did have.
Well, no, the
You had to
adventure,
think about that.
if you say so.
they like it when I do.
They appreciate these things.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And what happens to?
What's your DC?
It's Dax 15.
All right, internet. What I'm thinking is happening is Ted saw a bunch of cheap
Yeah.
Halloween decoration supply
Yeah.
spiders, and like, how am I going to use these in my game? I know.
Actually, those things were inspired by the people in the DM Scotty's group.
So we can thank those guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Arachnocasters.
Arachnomancers.
Answer, that's what it was.
I watched a couple
Get it
of
right.
videos about the one about the player whose
So,
character was
see.
so much powerful than
Okay.
everyone
All
else.
right. So he's
Warlock's
so actually he
alone
takes
thing.
half.
Okay.
So let me roll it up. So he's going to take 3d8 because I'm casting this with a fifth level slot.
Okay.
So that gives me one extra 3d8. Thank you very much. So that's going to be a solid 10. He'll take 5 of that. And then he's also going to take 46, which is going to be 7 plus 17. So he'll take 8 more.
All right. So
Yeah.
8 plus 5.
Yeah.
13.
Oh, and she's going to continue to do haste on him, and she's going to use this
Thor's hammer?
thunder wave here.
Okay.
All right, and right on him because she wants to hit both of these.
So she'll position herself here.
No, she can do thunder wave at distance. She doesn't need to move.
Nah, it's gotta be close.
Yeah,
That's
it's
immediate.
it's a
It
15.
makes a
She can be
15.
15 feet above him.
Do
Just
you
to
not
cast
want her
straight
to
down.
move? I'm not going to move her if you don't want.
It doesn't really.
It's
She's
okay.
crazy.
All right,
She
that's
would
fine.
totally
Yeah,
do it.
so she'll do it. Yeah.
She's gonna do. She's gonna thunderwear them. It's like
Yeah.
underwear, but with
Yeah,
thunder.
exactly.
Thunder.
And so, thunder wave.
All right, and let me get the thunder. Yeah, okay, so it is going to do 2d8.
Do I get a
What's your
save?
DC?
Her DC is
Con.
11.
11 con. Alright, they both passed.
Okay.
I passed.
All right.
Don't they still take
Half damage and don't move.
Yes. Yeah, they.
They take half.
Half,
Yeah,
yep.
so here you go. 5. They take 5.
You
You
also
have them
take.
fall off me?
You also take 5.
No, there's no. Because they passed their save, they don't move.
They don't get pushed.
But you take half. You take 5.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Can I shake them off?
Yeah, they're around you.
They're not literally on me. They're just surrounding me.
Correct.
You should probably just
Okay.
set yourself on fire.
Yeah.
That's a big difference, dude. What I was
Well-
imagining.
Like, it's not this.
Well, it's a
I
different
think it's
spell.
just like that.
It's not
There
the
were like
pylon.
3 left. There were like 3 left around. Which is
I'm just going to fly straight up on my mount. Out of their way.
That might provoke.
And I'm gonna see, should I zip over to this guy?
What do you do?
What?
It kills things.
Right.
Okay, so I get your point. I'll fly over to that guy. Can I make it over to him? How close to him can I get?
You're still hasty.
You're not gonna. Yeah, but his mount isn't. It's a singular spell. He doesn't have a
Right.
bond that he gets to share a spell.
Tis true.
So you
Might
can
be
get
faster.
40. So
Oh.
are we talking here?
There. Okay.
You can double move.
You can.
Would that count against me?
no,
Have
it
you
doesn't-
action surged?
No, I haven't. Say hello, fright face.
You gotta come down to it.
This is ugly.
Except for that 20.
Yeah. 6, that's gonna be 14,
Come on with that 20. Glitter done.
17, 21, and a natural 20.
Because it's a glitter
The 21, she puts up a magical barrier, and you strike into that. The 21.
Sorry.
Shield.
No spiders.
The shield is made of spiders that then
It's made of
fall on you.
web.
It's a spider shield.
It then falls on you.
I'm
Can I
just going
put,
into my monster manual for elementals.
Can I put my cantrip on it? The green flame? Blood?
Green flame.
Nice, look at that. It's like the old days of rolling stats.
Okay.
Let's see, 18, 20, 35.
We all assumed Mark was cheating when he came to us with several 18s, so he just rolls a lot of 18s.
He uses dice.
45.
though, but-
45.
Yeah.
Nice. What do? You kill things.
It's in a job description.
I'm up. All right. Well, this guy's another spellcaster, and I think spellcasters are going to be at a slight disadvantage if they can't see. So, playing his magical instrument, it goes something like dun da da dun da da dun ba dun 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 dun. And hopefully he'll be back in black as he has a blindness spell cast upon him.
Oh, blindness. Huh?
Yeah.
Is that a saving throw, or is that?
That is a con save or be blinded. Save it at every turn.
Also acceptable would be like a cover of a Ray Charles song because you make him as blind as Ray Charles.
Nice. Yes, I also had
I don't know any Ray Charles songs.
Fade to Black.
I don't know any Ray Charles
Yeah.
songs.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I know it's
He
going
is
to be
not
what
going
it
to
does.
pass.
So he's blind.
He is blind.
Yay, it worked.
What does that mean for me?
That means disadvantage for all the things.
Yep.
An advantage to hit.
Yep.
So, am I up?
Burning through the spells. Oh, and as a bonus action, you have inspiration. Bardic inspiration.
I feel inspired.
So if you need a D10 to add to your ability check saving throws or
this the spiders near me?
attack spells,
Yes.
you may
How far
do
away
it
am I
once
from that
in the
dude?
next few minutes.
From this dude? 30 feet.
Okay, Boris will disengage and charge. So he gets me next to him, and I will attack.
So hoping Boris drops. I haven't had meat.
A 21.
The shield spell lasts for the round or just that attack?
That attack.
Yeah, for the round.
Oh, for the whole round?
Yep, shield is pretty
Wow.
sweet.
It is a 22.
Nope.
Until the start of your
A,
next turn. Shazam.
27.
That's
27
awesome.
what?
Solid spell.
So why did you roll 6 dice?
I got advantage because he's
He's
blind.
blind.
How did you get 3 attacks though?
Haste.
Okay. I forgot about
I
that.
cheat. That's how. I just cheat.
Have you been passing the...
The concentration checks?
Yes.
You know what? The last one. I did not check the last one.
I think we're disallowing performance-enhancing spells.
That's a 11 on a die, so that's a 14. I don't know. Like, it takes a lot, right?
We're not Russian spellcasters.
So any kills he gets get a little asterisk next to it?
Yeah.
I should have brung
So it was only 7 points of damage, though.
Paula out for this one.
What?
My gorilla.
Oh, you've renamed her?
Yeah.
I have to be flying somewhere around here in order for the blindness to have worked.
Brian.
All right, so I presume this the mount had a little bit more move.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have it wheel a little over so that I can throw daggers, some more daggers at the ones that are still probably feasting
Okay.
on the companion.
The dead flesh.
Look, if he ain't dead yet, he's
All right, double 7, so AC 16. All right. All right. So flop flop. Flop flop fizz fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. And so that was my action, my bonus action, and my move. Or well, it's move. But yeah. All right, and I'm set.
Why am I
All right.
sweating?
I don't know.
Who's next?
I didn't look
I
at
am.
oh no.
I can't see.
Con saves. That's why it's doing this. You guys can all make Constitution saves.
What does he do?
I'm immune.
What's the description?
16.
Oh,
Oh no! I should have asked.
Alright, well,
Cone of spiders.
cone of spiders.
oh my god.
I'm gonna trade in my inspiration on that.
There's a 20 pass.
20 passes.
Alright, so Boris will take half damage, which is going to kill him anyway, but it might keep him from dying outright. And, oh, natural 20. Damn, I've been rolling 20 on this saves.
So I will be taking whatever this is.
Yeah, but you haven't taken damage yet, so...
Again, I would like to keep it that way.
Actually, I might be down.
35.
35.
There we go.
So 17.
That being said, I can't take another one like that.
Oh, did you get hit by this cone?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Oh, then,
I'm down.
Sorry, you said it was a con
man.
save?
Yes.
And what was
Wait,
the
what?
DC?
What? Tell me what hit us. What's going on?
A
I'm worried.
cone
Cone of spiders.
Cone of
of
spiders.
spiders comes out and...
I cannot do nothing against cone of spiders.
Yes.
So tip me over.
20.
We're
What's
down.
the con save?
Are you down or is your board down?
Yes,
Both of you are down.
we're both down.
DC 17.
Okay.
On con?
Yeah.
Can I roll my d30? Oh!
Natural 20.
I did it! I got a 19.
What does my second one do? It gives me half my level.
I'm sorry, what was the
D10.
DC?
D10 plus your level.
17, dang.
Plus my level.
I need it because I was dropping. I think I dropped. I think I would have dropped. How much damage did it do? Anybody get hit by it? Well, I have 7.
It's save for...
But I definitely...
Oh, so even if you save, you still took damage.
Yeah, you take 17.
Man.
I'm down by 10.
17.
Cargo barks. It's all on Vulcan now.
Yeah, she's in the area of effect.
Time
too.
to graduate to the big leagues.
She was in the area of effect as well.
Okay.
Oh, was the bird guy in the area of effect?
Dude's just out.
Oh,
Hold on, I gotta.
Lise is out.
Just roll a die,
Lisa,
because if it's real low, she fails.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Right. Am I still hasted?
19. Woo!
She takes half.
So can she
Right.
take 17?
Oh, no, she's down as well.
So your haste is down.
Slumps in the saddle. Oh no, what about the visitors?
She falls off and takes more.
Yeah.
How many hit points do the
Fall.
visitors
Well,
have?
They're fine.
They're immune to spiders.
Wait, can he grab her as a reaction? Oh, now I'm asking for somebody to grab her.
She's in the saddle.
She's in the
She's,
saddle.
she's
It's a
slumped in
mili-
the
uh,
She
it's
didn't mean
actually
her
a
fly.
Put her
military
back up
saddle.
on the thing.
I think the
Don't be so
visitors
mean
should have
to
been
her.
It's built to
excluded.
hold you even if you fall.
Yeah, the visitors could be collateral damage.
Am I still hasted?
No.
Okay. Then I take 2 attacks.
Well, it's not your turn. Scott's down. So yeah, you're right.
26 hit.
That's pretty good.
Wait a
26
minute,
hits.
your
So I
haste
hit it twice.
is
gone.
not.
Well,
yeah.
he still gets
Yeah.
he gets 2 attacks per attack
Yeah, yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
because he's a fighter.
Yeah.
When did he
Rogue
get the
Deck
third?
didn't say anything about this.
You should have.
The what didn't say?
When does he get a third? I
The
don't know.
deck. It's broken.
15th.
It's not until 15th.
Are you still up?
Oh yeah. This is the first time I got hit.
Get to work,
I
man.
think getting pummeled.
My whole crew is down.
Well, none of you are dead.
No,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
Not yet.
Well, you're surrounded by spiders, and so you might.
Oh
be
my god! Thank God, Asen and Boken are down.
And I don't have any room
That's
rooms.
double death saves.
56.
56.
That's 2 failed death saves.
All right.
You know what the real B of this all is?
11
my
you get
dice
third
lined
attack,
up.
3 attacks. That's what I thought.
3
I
attacks?
get 3 attacks. Yeah.
All right. So now, are
Alright, go
these
stomp on
like
the
real
spider.
No, that's what I'm
spiders?
saying. I would make sure
Yeah.
you get them all.
Go
We need
stomp
them.
on the spider if you still have an attack.
There you go.
Oh, did you kill the Drider?
All right.
Yeah.
So as the last Drider falls, the small spiders either disappear completely because they were
No, spider swarms pour out of it.
not this one.
Because I would
The
have to
ones
use my
the
big
ones
stuff
that
for
were occurring naturally that might have been left scurry off into the distance. We have several companions that are down